Hello. Wait, let me lower the volume just a little bit. And then on my side, I don't think you can hear the music, but let me, or at least not the game music, but let me adjust it on my side because I can hear it and it's yelling in my ear. 1 second. I need to get better with audio stuff. Audio is the bane of my existence. But hi guys, how are you? How is it going? Hi Devout. Here, let me stretch too real quick. Yeah. I came back from at work today. We had a potluck. So we had a potluck and I brought some food and I had to carry it back home basically. And my arms are a little tired from it. And I was feeling a little tired. I think today is like a little like tired day basically, you know, like it's like not that it rained today, but it's been raining this week and it's been cold and the office was cold and it gets dark earlier, so I'm like, oh, I want to curl up in bed, but I know I shouldn't tempt myself. I should hear the voices of temptation. I have to be productive. Hey Kiayama, sorry it's been so long. I was in the hospital, both legs are broken now. Oh, so just restricted to no, that's okay, don't worry. I hope your legs heal up soon. And I hope at least the hospital visit wasn't too bad. And hopefully the wheelchair, you know, works out for you too and everything. I know it must suck being restricted for the time being, but I hope for your speedy recovery. I've been fortunate enough to have never broken a bone, but I can only imagine it's not the most comfortable experience. So yeah, I hope you have a speedy recovery, and it's okay if you miss my streams. I never hold it against anyone for not being in my streams or anything, because I know people are busy. I know people have things going on, and clearly you had something going on, you know. So I don't ever want to make anyone feel bad, you know. Like if I have someone watching my stream consistently and then they stop watching me for like months or whatever the case is and they come back, I'm still gonna welcome you back with open arms, you know. I'm not gonna be like, where were you? As much as I joke about it, I'm not gonna, you know, scold anyone for not being here or anything. I still appreciate the support and the thought nonetheless. That's just my thoughts on it, at least. I don't think my tracking should be too bad today, but I'm wearing little like UV or blue light glasses type of thing, so I don't think it should affect my tracking or much or anything. But if it does, then that's why I'm wearing glasses. I typically don't wear glasses. The only time I wear them are for like if I'm in front of a computer for a very long time, and I work an office job, so I'm typically in front of the computer like basically all day. Like my typical day with the stream included is I'm on the computer from like 8 a.m. my time to, if I'm streaming, I'm basically on a computer from like 8 a.m. to like 9 or 10 p.m. So my eyes are kind of non-stop staring at a screen. I decided to tackle on a car when a kid ran out on the road. The ice gets in the way of the wheelchair and I had to hire my friends to help move my bed and work stuff into the living room, etc. Oh no! It was a, is the word a noble reason? It was not a good reason, but at least how do I explain it? I'm so bad with words. At least you didn't break your leg out of like, I don't know, how do I word it? But it was you did a good thing. That's what I'm trying to say. You did a good thing. But I'm glad that your friends at least too were able to help you out and everything. I know your friends are always supposed to be there for you, but I know sometimes it's hard to convince your friends to help you out sometimes, if you know what I mean. So anytime I hear about friends actually like you know, helping each other out and being there for each other, I always think that's really sweet and really nice. I've had a couple friends who like, it's not until moments where I really need them where I'm like, oh, you are not truly my friend. Like while we may enjoy each other's companies and like conversation and, you know, and all that sort of thing, like if you're not there to actually be there for me, like how much do you actually see me as a friend and how much do I see you as a friend type of thing, you know? So yeah, every time I hear of, you know, people being very kind to each other as friends and everything, I always think that's very sweet. Yeah, and my back's also kind of sore too. I don't know why. Yesterday, I feel like something has cursed me. Maybe something has embedded itself onto me or something. Yesterday, because today was a potluck at work, right? So yesterday I was making arroz con leche is what it's called. It's rice. It's basically a sweet rice pudding. I was making that, and it takes about an hour or so to make, and most of that hour is just stirring the pot. Like literally you're stirring the pot, making sure the rice doesn't stick to the bottom, like on, you know, the sweet condensed milk, the evaporated milk, and the regular milk doesn't stick to the bottom, whatever the case is, right? So I had spent a good hour kind of just stirring, and then at some point, like I kind of like near my tailbone, it started to feel very sore, and I was thinking, oh, maybe it's because I'm like standing in a weird position or something. And then it slowly started feeling sore in my upper back. And then I think once I started feeling very sore in my upper back, it really quickly turned into really quickly turned into like my stomach feeling sore and then nauseous, and then I just started feeling really bad, like really like, oh my god, like I just need to lay down, like and so I had asked one of my roommates, I'm like, hey, is it okay if you just stir this for me, you know, until it's done, and you know, then turn it off. And really quickly I just kind of ran over to my bedroom and I plopped on my bed, and I didn't realize until I put my head down on my blanket and pillows, I didn't notice that my head was actually really lightheaded. Like I was kind of not dizzy, but I was definitely like, it felt weird. And so I was like, oh, it's a good thing I laid down, because had I not, there's a chance I might have like not fainted, but I might have like fell or something, right? Or I don't know, something crazy, right? So yeah, and then today, I mean, today I felt kind of fine, but even right now I have a headache and my bones kind of hurt a little. So I don't know, I feel like I've been cursed. I feel like someone has put some sort of hex maybe something on me. But I don't know, I'm gonna try to just kind of ignore it and go about my night at this point. And yeah, and then today we're gonna be playing I believe the final bit to the game, A Date with Death. And I'm really excited. I'm really happy with the game. The game has been so good recently, like not recently, but the game's in general has been very good. I keep saying these same points. Like the part of the game that I really enjoy is how much like character you as the main character have, because I feel like in a lot of visual novels you have very generic answers and very generic tropes that kind of play out, or there's even a trope already put onto the character, and sometimes I'm not a big fan of that, because it feels like I know the answers, like the answers you're able to choose are very vague and generic, because it's trying to tell a linear story, and it's also trying to be vague, because obviously the game developers don't know who you are, right? They're not going to put an answer that's catered towards you type of thing, right? So that's one thing I kind of don't like about some visual novels, is just how sometimes just generic and vague the answers can be, and so it doesn't quite feel like you are a real character. It just feels like, oh, I'm playing a game, I'm playing a character type of thing, right? But in this game it feels very like I do feel like an actual character in this universe, and actually some of the answers I've noticed that that Grim / Casper, the main love interest basically, or I guess the only love interest, but you know, he'll say something and then I'll respond back, and then I'll notice that the answers I'm able to respond to him are the exact same thing I'm saying. So I'm like, that's really good if a game is kind of able to like clock like what I want to say, you know, have the exact same expression and idea. So I don't know, things like that make you really enjoy the game. My cats keep attacking my cats. No, that's awful. Well, at least thankfully cats are typically pretty strong, right? So they hopefully it'll withstand the cat scratches. I've never had a cat, but I can only imagine. I've heard people say that it's very like itchy and like kind of feels gross a little under it. So I don't know, I can only imagine that's how it is, but I'm not sure. I hope it's not that uncomfortable. And hopefully your cats don't do any damage to it. I can't imagine how it would be like going back to the hospital and being like, hi, sorry, my cats destroyed my cast. Can you recast it for me, please? I can only imagine that being like an awkward conversation. It's just the nurses being like, I guess we can. Let me drink some water. I don't know why I have a headache. I have like a small headache, but I'm hoping it'll like kind of go away. What else? Oh, and then I'm trying to think what else I really enjoy about the game. There's a lot of things I really like about the game. Yes, they have my approval for strength. My cats are ragdolls and yes, very uncomfortable. Glad to be back though. I need your positive dyslexic vibes. I've been trying to get better about reading. I've been trying. I think what gets me the most is reading chat on my small monitor. I think is what maybe gets me, because I read, for example, when I'm reading the game A Date with Death, there's a lot of times I have no issues reading what's on the screen. That's because it's big, right? It's kind of blown up on my screen. But then on OBS for the chat box, I have it on a very small monitor. It's almost like the size of a laptop, like monitor basically. And I have that, so I think me reading a small chat, like white text on black background, makes it a little difficult, I think, sometimes for me to read. I'm thinking that's it. I'm hoping that's it. So if I ever get another monitor, another decent sized monitor, we're gonna put that to the test. Yeah, it's chat causing brain rot, we all know. My excuses, like, yeah, it's chat, it's not me, it's chat, I swear. Okay, I think also, hey, let me switch over to the game. I might have to like grab a Tylenol or something. I'm trying to like ignore my head, like, but I'm like, oh. So I'm not sure how long stream will last today. I don't think it'll be like I don't think it'll be a short stream, but I don't think it'll be like a longer stream. So it might be like maybe, I'm guessing stream may be about 1.5 hours to 2.5 hours today. That's my guess. Here, let me turn on the game sound on my side. Okay, there we go. But yeah, okay. To recap what's happened, in case anyone needs to catch up, because well, I played yesterday, but in case anyone needs a recap, let me, actually, I think the music should be fine on your guys' side, but wait, don't worry, I'll take the blame. How's it going with Death anyway? Started dating him yet? I think so. I think we got it. Okay, so last time I played yesterday. It doesn't look like I played yesterday if you look through the VODs, but it's the gaming with friends. It's because we ended repo early, so I kind of switched over to A Date with Death. Kind of wanted to play it really bad, but okay. So what's happened is Death basically was like, oh, there's something weird about your soul, and I'm like, weird how? Do I have weird soul disease? And he's like, no, it's because you keep giving people your soul, like giving away your soul, like pieces of it. So you're healing and helping people, but it's taking away from your soul. And I don't think he's really said how to solve it yet. But basically, like through a series of like conversations, right? Like he's been starting to flirt with us. And then, oh, and then he also brought us flowers. Like at some point he was like, okay, answer these questions. What is your favorite XYZ, this and that and everything, right? And then he's like, okay, I'll be back. And he hangs up the call and we're like, what is he doing? What's happening? Where's he going? And then like 30 minutes later, or in game 30 minutes later, he's like, look outside. And we look outside and he's floating on the, I think it's that we're on the 4th floor or something. He's floating and he like gives us little flowers and he's like, here you go. And I was like, oh my God. And and not too much has happened since that point, but I believe we're basically on the last day out of the 7 days. We're on the 7th day, and we're gonna figure out basically who wins the deal, Grim / Casper, because we find out his name is Casper. Grim basically has told us like his name. He's told us a little bit more about himself, like in terms of like being a Reaper. He mentioned that like Reapers are kind of just born, and he doesn't know, and not born as in like they're kind of like created almost, like they just kind of appear. They're like, you know, they just show up kind of thing, right? But they don't know if Reapers are like exist because they're a previous soul, like if they had died, memories got wiped, and now they're where they're at, kind of thing, or whatever the case is. But Grim is like, I keep breaking the rules because you're the only person that I feel like they're worth the breaking for, but I'm like, I don't know why. Like, basically he's like, why am I in love with you? Like, I hate you, but I don't hate you. And so yeah, that's kind of how it's going right now. So today is the last day of the game, so we have to figure out basically if he's actually gonna end up taking my soul or if I get to keep it. I have a hunch I'm just gonna get to keep it. Oh, I hit my heel against my chair. I keep hitting my heel against my chair because I'm short, right? So my feet don't touch the floor. So when I swing my feet, it like hits the chair wheels and it hurts. Also, you both bang? Or does he kill the mood? We don't bang, but there is the DLC right here. So, okay, so the banging doesn't happen until the DLC. So once I finish the game off stream, because of course I can't share that on YouTube off stream, for pure research purposes, I will, you know, look into it with potentially other friends, and we'll go over, we'll do some research, take some tests, write some notes on it, it's just pure research purposes, you know what I mean? Like, so the DLC, that the review will come later. You were sure? I had no idea. Yeah, I'm a little small. I think in comparison to most people, I'm like, I think I look up to basically everyone in my life. Yes, research. I'll get my lab coat and hand lotion, for research. Yeah, just for research. You know what I mean? We'll have some tissues on the side because we don't know, if potentially, what if it's in a, what if there's like a spill, or like, I don't know, some water tips over, maybe we might need some tissues even. What I might end up doing is, I'm not sure if I should screen record it or if I should just do an audio recording of my reaction the whole time. Because I don't know how bad, or not bad, but I don't know how intense this research may be. So, I'm not sure if I should screen record or if I should audio record. But I'll have other people there also, so I want to see the reactions, because I have no idea what we're actually diving into for the DLC. I have no idea, like, what intensity it's gonna be at, but sorry, but I will have a review for it maybe next week. I'm 6 feet. 6 foot, wait, 6'11"? 2.11 meters, you need it? No, I don't know how to read meters. I know 1 meter is 3 feet. So that, just do a blurred short and maybe, wait, are you really that tall? Wait, no, really? Because then, hold on. Height comparison visualizer. Hold on. If you are that tall, then no way. Are you actually? Because, okay. Let me. Hold on. I'm gonna show you a diagram of this. Okay, male 6. Oops, not 46. 6. Jesus Christ! How did I? Han. How do I? PNG. Han. I'm trying to figure out a way to share this image. Okay, this is in comparison to how tall you are and how tall I am. Head against door frames is my morning routine. You know, when I'm not in a wheelchair, I gotta see how short the king and queens live for a while. Like, hold on. I have an idea. I have an idea to better visualize this too. Wait. Oops, wrong thing. I moved something else in my OBS. I'm so bad at moving things around my OBS. I need a better way to do it. Okay, so then... Okay, let's see. Let me stand myself right a little taller. So like I think like right here. So I am this short in comparison to you. This is how tall I am. That's exactly how I look skin colored. That is crazy. You're this tall? What the heck? Wait, let me see if I can like try to get the exact height. So like right here, I think is like the height. What the hell? You're a giant. Oh my god. Zooming in. Okay, and then let me move myself back over here in this corner. Wait. Okay, there we go. I think I was like at this angle, maybe. I think. Let me adjust myself here. Put myself right there. I think I'm like around here, I think. That's crazy though. Maybe a broader shouldered, yeah. My little sister says I'm perfect for hugs. That's insane. You know, now I'm thinking about it, if you tackled a car basically and you just got 2 broken legs, I would be dead from that car. Oh my god. Okay, let me go ahead and start off the game. Let me go to my setting. Oh, not settings. Whoops, wrong thing. It's to return to my loads. And then here, I think this is where I left off on. Let me take a drink of water real quick. I've been trying to drink more water. I don't like water because it's so boring. But I've been trying to get better in the practice of like drinking water specifically. So hopefully that helps. But okay. You woke up early this morning feeling particularly well rested. No one came for your soul in the night, which means today is the final day of your bet. You almost can't contain your excitement. After all, you seem to you seem to have this in the bag. You decide not to go anywhere today. Safer to stay at home and ride out your win. It's still early in the morning as you wait for the eventual message from your own personal Grim Reaper. Let's check on Osa. Osa is lazing around happily. For some reason, you feel oddly nostalgic today, sitting next to Osa. You're certain you'll win your bet, but you still give Osa some extra love. Anything can happen after all. Aww. Wait, so I live in a low-ceiling house, which means my door frames are roughly 6'8", or give or take, which means my entire self can just forget to do. No, that means you're like constantly going bonk. Like you're constantly just hitting your head. That's crazy. Meanwhile, I think I've only hit my head on like 1 or 2 things before, and it's because I'm not paying attention. Not even because like it's not, you know, it just, that's crazy that you can be so tall that you just are constantly hitting your head. That's crazy. Oh my god. I want to see your height. I want to see your point of view. Like, I just want to know how the world looks like from that point of view. Let's see. Oh, can I eavesdrop on the neighbors? The hallway is beyond quiet. It seems you missed the ending to the story. No! I wanted to know. Anything else? The dawn of the final day. Or something. You don't particularly feel like you're gonna die today. Something about the Grim Reaper you've come to know feels so soft for things to end like that. Perhaps you can celebrate your win early? You could... I would go out for a night. If I beat death, I would go out for a nice meal. You might even invite your little Reaper friend. But for now, you decide not to celebrate too early. There'll be plenty of time for that in the future. Okay, what else can I do here? My plant. I'm gonna water my plant. I didn't water it at all. Your little sprout has grown some leaves. You can't help but feel proud as you give it a big drink of water. Okay. I'll give you a piggyback ride. I'll pass on the piggyback ride only because I have a fear of them. I got dropped a couple times. Like, I think almost every single time when I was like in middle and high school, someone offered me a piggyback. I think almost every single time they've dropped me. And I don't trust people anymore. So I get afraid. Anytime people offer me a piggyback ride, I always get so scared. I'm like, no, I'm okay. I don't want to get dropped. Let's see. Oh, should I paint something today? My drawing's still here. Yay. Hold on, let me save this one too. Okay. Wipe the canvas. Yes. Okay, okay. I have an idea of who I'm drawing today. Fuck, how does he look like? Wait, no, not like that. I imagine. Wait, no, he has a sharp mouth, right? Is it like... Is it... Does he have a sharp mouth? I forgot what kind of mouth he has. This might look really bad. This might not even look like him, actually. I don't think it's okay. How does Alan look like? It just looks like a sock puppet. He's like not even a hard character to draw. Why? Hold on, I can do better. I think something like this. And then he has like a little like mouth, right? He just goes like. And then, wait, no, not the eyes. He has like something like this. I don't know, something close to this, right? And then I don't think I'm drawing him well at all. And he has like a little tie here. That's Alan, right? Close enough, right? I respect that. I'd be the same if you offered me one. Who are you trying to draw? I'm trying to draw Alan from Smiling Friends. It's like the show on Adult Swim, and it's really chaotic. And there's like this character who's like a red like dude basically, and I forgot how he's so simple too. He's not even hard to design. I just can't remember how he looks like. That's close enough. That'll be my Alan for today. And there's little games here too. Let me try the wordlet. I've won once and I failed once, I think. Oh, my model stopped. That was weird. My model just randomly like closed down. Oh, let me get let me get the app working again. Okay, there we go. It looks like a sock puppet with a tie. That's basically what he is. He's kind of like a sock puppet looking thing. Okay, so let me see. This one's pretty easy. It's basically like Wordle if you've ever played it. So I'm gonna type in this word, and then it's gonna give, if any of these letters are already existing in the word that I need, it's gonna light yellow, and if it's in the correct spot, it's gonna be green. No, Kiayama has died. No, I'm alive. I'm here. Yo, what up? What up, Unk? It's me, number one op. You already fumbling the huzz or what? No. I'm not fumbling nothing, okay? Also, first of all, you can't be like, I'm the number one op when you're like, I'm not your number one op. I'm your number one supporter. Let me try this for. Okay, there's an A and an R. Okay, if I do dread. I know it wasn't gonna be dread, but okay. There's an A there. DR. Oh wait, is there two D's or is it one D? Is it maybe like R-E-D-A-D? Radad? Is it AR? Is it DAR? Radar? Can it be radar? Radar? Oh my god, I'm so smart. I'm so smart. I'm so intelligent, guys. Oh my god, I'm fucking genius. Oh shit, autocorrect, my bad. I'm your #1 supporter. I found out what Unk meant recently. I was so upset. I thought it meant like a good uncle figure, but no. It was worse. Worse, it was from a client I was helping. No, don't tell me the client called you an Unk. That's disrespectful. You're welcome, by the way, for helping you with that. What the heck? Okay. Oh, let me check the gallery. I keep forgetting to check the gallery because we got new pictures. Oh, his little room, the little sketch of his room is so cute. Oh. Okay, okay. Oh, it's so pretty. Wait, I love all his art. Oh my god, he's hot. Wait, have you got another chat? Open my YouTube glitching. Check your YouTube because at least I should be. You might have to check your YouTube because I see on both my OBS and on my YouTube live on the side right here, like on my screen, like I see at least it's showing the chat showing up. Oh yeah, filter it to live chat instead of the top chat because sometimes I know that, not that it filters it hard, but I know sometimes it does filter it sometimes. OBS more total BS, am I right? Unk. I'm not even old, I'm young. I'm a kid, you know. You know, I'm young. Oh, he's so pretty. Oh my god, I'm in love with this dude. And his flowers. Wait, is he crying here? Oh, wait, oh. Oh. Oh my lord. You nasty. I didn't know that was fucking. I thought he was crying. I was gonna be like, oh, there's a picture of him crying. He's not crying. That's not him crying. I'm gonna edit that later. Oh wow. Whoa, crazy. Let's get to the game. Let's just get to the game. Okay, this will begin the chat for proceed. That wasn't PG. I know it wasn't fucking PG. I didn't know it wasn't gonna be PG. My eyes. Kiayama, is this the DLC for the, you know? No, this is. I haven't played the DLC yet. I'm still in the regular, you know, like I haven't bought the DLC. Oh my god. Who the fuck is in my chat going straight up jorking it? What the hell? Oh my god. Now we know what kind of person you are, dude. No, I don't know what happened. Anyways, back to the story. We're gonna pretend like that did not happen. Good morning, Casper. What a lovely day it is. The sun is shining. The sun is always shining, whether you can see it or not. But sure, I imagine it's a nice day for you. Whatever you say. I'm telling Saf about this. Don't tell Saf. Don't tell Saf about this. Kiayama, you're like a 2000s band. Busted. At least it was just nipple showing. At least it wasn't anything like not shown, being able to show on YouTube. I think if it was anything like really bad, I would have been like, okay guys, we're gonna watch this. We're gonna end stream today. We're gonna come back to this later. But what I was getting at is it's such a lovely day. Today, the day is fine. My little Reaper, you're about to run out of time. So the day has The day has came already. Or sorry, the day has come already. It seems, Jesus Christ, I can't read, hold on. It seems time has run away from me. But there's no issue. No? Be grateful because I'm allowing you a few more hours. I am indefinitely kind. Oh wow, your generosity knows no bounds. How will I ever thank you? Thank me by not resisting this any further. It is difficult enough as it is. Hand over what remains of your soul, please. I'd rather make it more difficult for you. You're difficult right until the end. Don't like the chase? Sure, I'm moderation. I feel like I've been chasing you your entire life. Aw, you've been chasing me. Yes, well, your soul is in you, so I need to chase you, stupid. You're a romantic at heart, Casper. Mortal, on the last day of your life, I find it only fair that I share with you what I have discovered. You've been studying me, Grimmy? Yes. As I said yesterday, your soul is incomplete because you keep giving parts of it away. Something that is usually not possible for a mortal. That answers some of my questions. Why your soul seems to feel so strange, how you managed to take my soul sickness away, but it didn't answer enough. I have so many more questions. I found the answer. Lay it on me, Casper. Kiayama, your embodied life is just as I embody death. You embody life just as I embody death. Oh my god, I can't read. My research has led me to a rare trait that shows maybe only every 1,000 or so years in a mortal. You have the touch of life in your soul. You are life, so to speak. That's why I have not been able to take your soul. That is how you avoid death without a thought. That is why you can heal as you do. You are special. You've always been special. ... So, I'm immortal now? I'm unsure. Perhaps. There's only one way to find out. And that will be me trying to take your soul one final time. Really? It doesn't sound like it'll work for you. And you left it so last minute. If you really wanted it that badly, I don't think you would have let time slip. Oh, I know. It's because you're in love with me, huh? What? I don't know. What you're talking about? Probably. You said it yesterday, right? You like me. You want to hate me, but you can't. Must be frustrating for you, little Reaper. Unless you change your mind. My mind, perhaps I could sway. My heart is not so weak. Ahem. I cannot let my feelings get in the way of my work. Your soul must be taken. If I'm not the one to take it, if I let you go, then someone else would come for you, and I would be terminated. You can hang around and protect me. I can keep away your soul sickness, and you can keep other Reapers away. Casper and Kiayama on the run together forever. That sounds... I must see this competition, this bet through to the end. God knows what awaits us at the end of it. I know already. I win, keep your soul, and you. No, I will win. I am the Grim Reaper. Mortals fear me. Just you wait. I don't mind waiting a little longer. I guess you just spent the entire week messing around, huh? Can't wait to take a bite out of your soul, because I gotta keep it. Dream all you want, sunshine. I fully intend to keep my soul. Whatever happened to I cannot lie. I have not spoken a single lie. There is always exceptions to the rule, sweetheart. Aw, I'm your sweetheart. Don't get ahead of yourself. I didn't mean it like that. You can be my sweetheart too. You know what? Maybe I should just come and take it all. Take it now after all. Aw, poor Casper can't handle being teased. My little guy is so shy sometimes. I'm so lucky I get to see your blushing face. I'm not blushing. Nor can you even see me right in this instant. So even as, oh my god, I can't read, guys. Here, let me clean my little glasses I have on right now. And there's like a little smudge in the center, and I feel like that's throwing me off. Hold on. People, I can't believe people have to clean their glasses. Like it shocks me that people have to wear glasses to see. And like, because these aren't like seeing glasses, right? These are like just like blue light glasses. I cleaned the wrong side. Hold on. So I'm always like, whoa, people actually have to clean to like clean glass to see through their glasses. Just fumbled the hus, dude. What? Yeah, she's special, right? What? So if he takes your soul, then is that him ending life as a whole? I think if he takes my soul, yeah, I'm dead basically. The special kind is special, right? Anyways, how y'all day going? How come when she reads sentences from the game it's good, but when she reads my chat it makes me sound dumb? What do you mean? I read that message fine. You sound fine. I don't make you sound dumb. Never mind, take that back. Truths come true. No. I struggle to read, okay? I just struggle. Yeah, sure, bud. No. I'm just struggling. Single female knights in my area? I already bookmarked that one, okay. Yeah, you struggle already. Okay, I'm not blushing, nor can you even see me right in this instant to even assume such a ridiculous thing. Oh please, we both know you blush super easily. I could bat an eyelash and you'd go bright red. Ha, as if. I am very cool. I would not do that. When you inevitably call me later, we'll test it out. You should not waste your final hours on something like that. Anyhow, I think it's good use of my time. In fact, maybe it's even the best use of my time. Well, since you've so graciously given me a few more hours. What are you actually doing considering you aren't reaping my soul? Nothing much. Contemplating, thinking. It's not going very well. Ooh, that's deep. Thinking about me, huh? Why would I ever do that? Because you like me. Shall we take this conversation to call, sunshine? Anything you want, baby girl. Who am I to deny such a request? Yes. Hello. Well, you're certainly full of energy. That excited at the prospect of talking to me? Jesus Christ. It's the highlight of my day. I'd call you a liar, but you actually sound like you're telling the truth. Oh, by the way, you can't sneak out of answering my question properly so easily. What have you been up to today? Fine. If you must know, I was doing my skincare routine while thinking about you. I mean, about your soul. His skincare routine? The Grim Reaper has a skincare routine? Of course I do. It should be obvious that I care about my looks. What do you do for skincare then? Twice a day. Cleanse, tone, serum, eye cream, day cream, sunscreen in the morning. Then cleanse, mask, tone, serum, eye cream, night cream in the evening. No wonder your skin looks so soft. Bro, my skincare routine, I think I only have like, I forgot what the brand is. It's like a mung bean. Like it's like a Korean mung bean paste thing that I scrub on. And then sometimes I'll put on like a vitamin B like soap. And I think that's it. I feel like I should do more, but that's kind of all I do. That's just sometimes. That's just if I'm in the mood for it. Wait, oh my god, I forgot about these ads. The ads are so funny. I'm just struggling, I swear, non-stop. Wait, no, I can't, wait, hold on. I'm just struggling, I swear. No stop. Wait, I can't read it. On my OBS, it cuts it off so it reads as a weird word. I don't know how to read it. Did a door show up as a hot murder subject? I think it did, yeah. Ah, you've risen. I see you. Ah, yeah, you see me. I need more drink more water. I'm struggling to speak today. Dab me up, son. Hi, Blue Goblin. Kia uses dirt. Dirt? Nuh-uh. I try to be pretty. Well, I try to be good, at least in my skincare routine. But I forget sometimes. But I usually just use like a Korean. Fuck, I don't remember the brand. I don't remember what it is exactly. It's like a Korean mung bean, like paste soap type of thing, like a foaming soap, a foaming cleanser, I think it is. And that's like vitamin B, like soap thing. I don't know what it's called. I don't know what it is. It's just something I throw on my skin. You definitely can't read, bro. That's so easy to read. I can't read on my OBS, and the way, because I have it on a super small screen, so it cuts off messages if they're really long, or not cuts it off, but like, you know, it like text wraps it to like the next line. Dirt is the OG skincare. I mean, people legit have mud baths for a reason. That's true. I've heard mud baths are actually really relaxing. Like if you go on like a properly like made one, you know. See, I told it about no. Yeah, bro, blame OBS, not your eyes. My eyes are perfect. I see 2020, okay? 2020 vision right here, okay? I can see. But no wonder your skin looks so soft. Let me translate into Killer Kiayama. I'm just struggling, I swear. No, stop. I hate you guys. Oh! That sounds like me. That sounds exactly like me. 2020 more like 420 because you see nothing but blur. I see perfectly, guys. I see so well. I actually have like a third eye, basically, you know. That's how good I'm seeing. Though I have been tempted to maybe go get my eyes checked a couple times, but nonetheless, I think my eyes are 2020 perfect vision. I want to touch it. Imagine just reaching, touching his face like, oh, you feel soft. More like, wait, more like, damn, thanks for adding that. Thanks for adding the like when reading the comment though. Yeah, see, I can read fine. I actually know exactly what you're trying to say, you know? So don't make fun of my vision, you know, because I know exactly what I want to say. Not surprising. Perhaps I would allow you to touch, but this is, well, as much as I enjoy talking about skincare, there's something important on my mind. And what's that? You. There is a decision I'm thinking over. One that is very important, life-altering, if you will. Are you thinking of doing something stupid? I'm thinking of doing something stupid, yes. Will it get you in trouble? It will put me in the most trouble I could be in. Casper? What exactly is it that you're considering? Speak not a word of this to another soul, because it will not only get me in trouble, but you as well. This is a choice just for the two of us. What? Do you understand? Well, yes, but what is it? Fuck. I'm thinking about breaking protocol. You mean... I'm thinking of refusing to collect your soul. Refusing to collect any more at all. Is that something you can do? I do not recall any case where a Reaper has not collected what was due, but I have free will. So I would say it's something I'm capable of doing, yes. And you're thinking about this because of you. I'm thinking about it because of you, Sunshine. Oh, he's thinking about me. Yeah. Wait, I have a lot of rage now, Kiayama. I have been in a wheelchair for a month and I have... Wait, let me scroll up. Napoleon complex. I miss my door frame. Alright, I see you. Sorry, I'm reading chat right now. I see you. She doesn't see us. I see you guys. I see you right here. Yeah, she can't see because she's blind. What the hell? I'm not blind. I got 20/20 vision. I had mentioned it earlier, but face down speeding car. I cannot see. I'm legally blind. Damn, Kia, we got Hero in chat. Wait, where? Oh, I'm so fucking stupid. I thought you meant like someone named Hero joined in, and I'm so fucking stupid. No, yeah, I told him earlier, like, at least on the bright side, like, you broke your legs for like a good cause. It wasn't like, oh, you tripped downstairs or something. Not that that's a bad reason, you know, but I mean, it's like, it's a heroic reason, right? Kind of thing. So, so I'm glad that the worst he got out of it was just like broken legs versus like anything worse. Damn, Kia, why you say that? You're so canceled now. I'm so bad at words. I'm so bad at phrasing things. Like, I have usually the nicest intentions in mind, but I just word things in the worst possible way. Like, I come out very literally with how I want to express certain things, and then that just ends up sounding bad because it's like the literal way of wording it sounds so blunt and it's so like rude, and I'm just like, no, that's not what I meant. I meant it in a nice way. I just don't know how to say it. I don't want you to get in trouble because of me. You don't need to throw your life away because of me. I'm gonna say you don't need to throw your life away because of me. How is that throwing my life away? It sounds like starting a new life to me. One where I can make all the choices I want. One where I can follow my own set of rules. You sound pretty certain about your choice. I think you're right. But if it's just one-sided wish, even I wouldn't be arrogant enough to force it on you. If you... Just a few words and I would throw everything away for you. Oh, Casper. I get to confess to him here, guys. Okay, do I just say I've liked you, or do I say fuck it, I'm saying I'm in love with you? You really? About me? As funny as it would be if I was messing with you right now, I'm totally serious. So, want to run away together? I mean, it'll be more fun. It'll be more running, blah, blah, blah. It'll be more you running than me. I've got an apartment and a pet to worry about. If I came over right now, would you open the window? Aw, it's already open for you, Casper. Oh, perfect. Are you planning on sneaking in through my window? It's hardly sneaking in if I just let you know I'd be coming. And when exactly do you plan on making your grand entrance? I want to see you. As soon as I hang up, I'll come right on over. But I know you just joked about running away together, but I will really effectively be on the run. I cannot stay here. Where are you gonna go? Do you have a couch? I can do you one better. I have a bed. I know that, but I'm talking about a place where I can sleep, or where I can sleep. Yes. My bed. Why would I make you sleep on a couch? Seriously, Casper? You want to sleep in the same bed? I'm not against the idea. At all. In fact, I'd like it quite a lot. There's plenty of room for both of us. I want to lay by your side. Or snuggle up if you want to as well. I'll leave that up to you. I cannot believe you. You literally just invited someone who was trying to actively kill you into your bed. Well, yeah, but I happen to like him a lot. And he isn't actively trying to kill me now. No, I suppose I'm not. Gods, what am I doing? Living life for yourself. Being free? It's a strange thought, but it also makes me excited. Leave the window open, okay? I'll see you soon, sunshine. Oh my god. Wait. Let me scroll up to see chat. You're such a liar, bro. You got negative thoughts always. No, I got the most positive thoughts up here, alright? Yes, because people break their legs for bad reasons. I will conquer the world. Step 1. I shall break my legs. Yeah, you tell her. No, no. Nothing but sibling platonic like love. Wait, nothing but sibling platonic like love. Oh my god, I can't fucking read. Kiayama, I mean, you're so stupid, haha. Dum Dum wants some gum. Damn, she got game. Don't fumble this dude. Yo, Kia, you taking it far. What do you mean I'm taking it far? Kia, wait for marriage. This is how I imagine successfully marrying Death in the Sims games turned out. Wait, can you actually marry Death? I've tried to be friends with him so bad, but it's so hard. And I don't want to keep killing my Sims to keep summoning Death, so it's so hard. She locked in. I'm locked in, guys. Okay. The sun shines beautifully. Wait, the sun shines. Jesus Christ, the sun. Let me drink more water. Hold on. Okay. The sun shines beautifully through your unlocked window. You stand and walk towards your bed, and you can't help but think, today is a good day to be alive. It doesn't take long for the sound of your window being shifted pulls you out of your head. There you see the prettiest, sweetest, stupidest, dumbest man you've ever met. Your heart swells and your body moves before you can even think. Am I gonna see him? Kiayama, you really did leave it open for me. And you even cleaned off the desk. Oh, wait. Wait. Before this goes, what? Wait. Wait, let me make sure that the game does a date with Death have nudity outside of DLC. No, Mavis, no, I swear. Okay. No, the base version of the visual novel date. Oh Jesus Christ, I can't fucking read anything today. No, the base version of the visual novel game A Date with Death does not have nudity. The game contains suggestive dialogue and some mild sexual themes, but nothing outright explicit in its original form. Someone's asking if A Date with Death is appropriate for a 14-year-old. Okay, everyone is saying that the base game is fine, just not to get the DLC. And let me double check my let me double check my Steam. But as far as I'm aware, I have not bought the DLC yet. Where's Steam? Han. Let me go to the store page real quick. Right? I don't think I have the DLC. Wait, do I? Because if I do have the DLC, I don't know. Add to cart. Wait. Okay, I don't think I have it. Because if I go to my cart. Okay, I don't have the DLC. I don't have the DLC on or anything. So whatever happens is we're fine. It's okay. We're fine. Use your big head to cover the screen to make sure. Whatever happens on you. Okay. What? Wait, let me lift myself a little bit so you guys can see the dialogue when it comes up. Hold on, I have a better idea. Hold on, let me readjust real quick. Just don't look, kids. Just don't look. Okay, so I'll put myself right here. This should be fine, right? This is okay, right? That was It's looking like he's on your face, not helping. No, this is fine. This is fine now. This is fine. Wait. I have an idea. Hold on. Can I? Anyways, never mind. I had an idea. I don't think it's gonna work. Okay. Let me scroll up a little bit so you guys can see the dialogue. Okay. Where's my, there we go. I was like, where's my blush toggle? Because I'm fucking red right now. This step up from the height comparison. Okay. Nice of you to join me, Casper. Cheeky little. Oh my god, okay, calm down, Kiayama. You got this. Calm down. You got this. Whew. Okay, you got this. I know you said you were fine with sharing a bed, but I didn't expect you to. No? What did you think would happen? Did I throw him on the bed? Is that what I did? Did I throw him on the bed? I had no clue. Kid chill, dude. I get really easily flustered. I had a small thought of that you were pulling some elaborate joke. That I would arrive here and you'd be gone, but you're here. I'm here. This advance is not unwelcome. You're cute. And that's the signature blush. Guys, he's blushing. There, you can see like a little cheek of him. That's all I can show. Shut up. No, I don't think I will. Who would have thought that I'd make a bet with the Reaper? And that he'd be on my bed blushing like this. With his hair spread everywhere so nicely. Maybe this was a what? A bad idea? Poor Casper, you can't even lie about it. I want to hate you so badly. I know. But you can't, so you might as well love me. I want to hear you say it in person. Say what? Tell me how you feel about me. I wouldn't be here if I didn't. I like you. No, that doesn't sound correct. Gods, I'm not good at speaking, but when it comes to you, I become a mess. Oh, I'm so good at speaking, but when it comes to you, I become a mess. What I feel for you is more than just like. You are everything I desire, so I probably, maybe, am in love with you. I won the bet, Casper. I know. You can keep your soul. Oh? I'd much rather have you in my heart. Wait, sorry. I'd much rather have your heart. Aw, a poor trade-off. They gave me something else too. Give me something else too. What do you want? How about a kiss? A kiss? No? Yes. Yes? A kiss is fine. A kiss is more than fine. Before marriage! A kiss is great. Okay. Close your eyes, Casper. Guys, this is too much for me. Wait, really? You are so demanding. Oh my god, he's closing his eyes for the, hold on, let me. Do you see it? I don't know if I can move my model enough for you guys to see it. Look, oh, there it is. Summon the comfort dino onesie. I only have the onesie for my little chibi model. I don't have it for this model, though I think I would love to have it. I just know if I try to lay on bed like that, my feet would be anywhere but the bed. Yo, for real, bring back the dino fit. The dino fit. Maybe next stream. Bring the chibi dude. Right now? Let me see. Let me see. Where is it? Oh wait, you guys can see it. You guys can see the what's going on the screen. Okay, is this better? Is you guys like this massive head versus the other one? Yes, dude, it's so goofy. Okay, okay. So you're really so demanding. Wait, Kiayama, really? Oh, how did we get laid yet? Hi, Turkey. Welcome, welcome. What do you mean the head has always been massive? No, this is the biggest head I have. A day with Kiayama. This is me being the most flustered on stream ever because we're about to kiss before marriage. and I'm censoring the screen because I'm scared that this is not allowed for YouTube. I'm scared something's gonna come up and it's not allowed for YouTube. Let me get my Bible. This is the biggest head I have. Hey, yo, what the fuck did I walk in on? It's the model, because I had my regular model on, and then they asked for the chibi, so that now I have the chibi one. Okay, okay. Really, you're so demanding. I got stuck with the worst mortal of all. Well, kiss me then, sunshine. Ending 3 mine? Wait, I get endings? Wait, let me... Ending 3? I could get a bad ending? Is that what happens? It's over? Stream's over? Fuck, I guess it's over. Well, maybe not stream's over, but... How do I get a bad ending? What other- wait, what other- that said ending 3? What other endings can I get here? I thought it was like a linear story. I didn't know there was other endings. 3 eggs? That's a funny name. Sorry, look at the credits. New items added to the gallery. Okay, we're gonna be really fucking careful whenever I open up in the gallery now. Wait, a date with Death Zero. In depths of the underworld, a new Reaper awakens, nameless with no past, no memories. A Date with Death Zero is a free webcomic exploring Casper's past as a Reaper. Oh, I'm gonna read that. I'm gonna read that. A Date with Death art book. New game announcements. Oh, I did hear there's a new game coming out. Gallery. What do they add? Okay, I know damn well I'm not opening this one again on stream. I'm not opening that one again. Wait, should I open it? Should I open it? Do you think? Wait, no, maybe I shouldn't. No, no, no. Hold on. Actually, wait. I'm gonna open it, but I'm gonna censor myself again. Hold on. Let me just real quick. Let me just hold on. You know, this is for everyone's safety. This is for everyone's safety. You know, just to make sure everyone. Hold on. Okay, that wasn't bad. Anything else in this gallery that I shouldn't see? Hold on. I want to make sure there's nothing else in the gallery that is not appropriate for the eyes of YouTube. Bad ending is you fumbling. But how do you fumble it? You know what I mean? I'm not Catholic enough for the censorship. Leave room for Jesus stuff. Kiss that man with the Frenchness. I'm feeling romantic. You would read that. I would read that because I like reading. National Turkey. What? What it is? I'm not showing Turkey. He can look back at the VOD. I'm not showing that on stream again. A Day with Death, NG plus edition now with Yaoi. God, I hope so. How she went. Which one did she show on stream? Don't worry about it. You don't want to know which one you don't have to know which one I showed. I like reading is unable to read. Guess I'm rewinding BRB chat for real. He's not gonna find it. I don't think he'll find it. Not that it was that long ago, but I don't think he'll see it. Because it showed up for like a split second. Oh my god. Wait, that was a really good game though. How do I get other endings? Hold on. Date with Death endings? Oh. There's 5 endings. Wait, rings. Oh, okay, so there's 5 endings, but only 4 of them are available in the base game. The 4th one is through the DLC. Wait. Expansion. Oh, is there an expansion DLC? Did I not buy the expansion? Okay, okay, never mind. Okay. So what I'm looking at here is there's 4 base endings. There's, 4 base endings. 1 in the expansion of DLC, but I thought I don't know if I have the expansion. I'll double check. And then there's an additional 4 endings in the DLC, like in the actual DLC. Should I how do I get those endings though? The ending 1 is untrustworthy. How do I? I kind of want to replay it to get the ending. Should I try? But I don't know. Can you read a book stream? Give me a book and I'll read it. If you tell me which book you want, I'll read it. That's like me saying I like being short, Kiayama. Complete and utter bullcrap. That's like me saying I'm a #1 op when I'm not. That's literally what you say every time you join my stream. You're like, #1 op here. Bro, you are literally a child. Most vanilla thing ever. Read The Cat in the Hat right now? Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'll read Cat in the Hat. I'll read it. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, where's the model? Oh. I was like, where the fuck did I go? Oh, let me move this back right here. Alright, you guys ready for this? You guys ready for the Cat in the Hat? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna mute the game on my side real quick. Volume mixer, mute here. Okay, where's the Cat in the Hat? Cat in the Hat book. Alright, are you guys ready for this? Wait, let me drink some water real quick. Okay. 39:24. What the hell? I just realized you timestamped it. No, I say I'm the best supporter. No, that's not true. That's not what you say. Holy Cat in the Hat. I swear I saw a dino rushing over my screen. Clipped your slip up. Can't believe you got flustered over a PNG. Shit notes. I was scared. I saw my life flash before my eyes. You gotta put a fireplace up in the background, dude. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that because Saf put up a fireplace in her background one time and she got fucking got by copyright. Oh, Kiayama, I just realized I've been follower for a couple months now since I bought your desktop. Really? Aw. I wish you like I could see people's little anniversaries for like their follow or subscriptions, but I can't. I can only see it for like memberships. Not that I have memberships, right? I'm not able to have that, but I think YouTube only has like those things for memberships. But I would love to be able to see like how long people are there for. Cause I don't know, it's like sweet. Like, oh, you tolerate me? You've stuck around for this long? Your life flashed before your eyes is how yes. Turkey, don't even remind us. It was I was scared. I was scared that YouTube would fucking snipe me at any moment. Okay, let me read this. I'm gonna turn off the background music too real quick so I can be concentrated. I need to be in the zone. Auto zone. I need to be in the zone. Okay. The sun did not shine. It was too wet to play, so we sat in the house all that cold, wet day. I sat there with Holly. Sorry. Oh my god, I'm already fucking up. I sat there with Sally. We sat there, we two, and I said how I wish we had something to do. Too wet to go out and too cold to play ball, so we sat in the house and we did nothing at all. So all we can do was sit, and we did not like it, not one little bit. And then something went bump, and how that bump made us jump. We looked and we saw him step into the mat. We looked and we saw him, the cat in the hat. And he said to us, "Why do you sit there like that? I know it's wet and the sun is not sunny, but we can have lots of good fun that is funny." "I know some good games we could play," said the cat. I know some new tricks, said the cat in the hat. Wait. Wait, hold on. Okay, let me restart this page. "I know some good games we can play," said the cat. "I know some new tricks," said the cat in the hat. "A lot of good tricks. I will show them to you. Your mother will not mind at all if I do." Then Sally and I did not know what to say. Our mother was out of the house for the day. But our fish said, No, make that cat go away. Tell the cat in the hat you do not want to play. He should not be here. He should not be about. He should not be here when your mother is out." Now, have no fear, said the cat. "My tricks are not bad," said the cat in the hat. "Why, we can have lots of good fun if you wish, with a game that I call Up with the Fish." "Put me down," said the fish. "This is no fun at all. Put me down," said the fish. "I do not wish to fall." "Have no fear," said the cat. "I will not let you fall. I will hold you up high, and as I stand on a ball, with a book in one hand and a cup on my hat. But that is not all I can do," said the cat. Look at me now," said the cat, "with a cup and a cake on top of my hat. I can hold up 2 books, and I can hold up fish, and a little toy ship, and some milk on a dish. And look, I can hop up and down on the ball, but that is not all. Oh no, that is not all. Look at me now. It is fun to have fun, but you have to know how. I can hold up the cup and the milk and the cake. I can hold up these books and the fish on a rake. I can hold up the toy ship and a little toy man. And look, with my tail, I can hold a red fan. I can fan with the fan as I hop on the ball, but that is not all. Oh no, that is not all." That is what the cat said. Then he fell on his head and he came down with a bump from there on the ball. And Sally and I, we saw all the things fall. And our fish came down too. He fell in the pot. He said, "Do I like this? Oh no, I do not. This is not a good game," said our fish as he lit. "No, I do not like it, not one little bit." "Now look what you did," said the fish to the cat. "Now look at this house. Look at this. Look at that. You sank our toy ship, sank it deep into the cake. You shook up our house and you bent our new rake. You should not be here when your mother is not. You should get out of this house," said the fish in the pot. But I like to oh my god, hold on. But I like it. I'm struggling with the sentence. "But I like to be here. Oh, I like it a lot," said the cat in the hat to the fish in the pot. "I will not go away. I do not wish to go. And so," said the cat in the hat, so, "I will show you another good game that I know." And then he ran out, and then fast as a fox, the cat in the hat came back with a box. A big red wood box. It was shut with a hook. "Now look at this trick," said the cat. "Take a look." Then he got up on the top with the tip of his hat. "I call this game a fun in a box," said the cat. "And in this box are 2 things I will show you now. You will like these 2 things," said the cat with a bow. "I will pick up the book and you will see something new. 2 things, as I call them, thing 1 and thing 2. These things will not bite you. They want to have fun. Then out of the box came thing 2 and thing 1, and they ran fast to us. They said, how do you do? Would you like to shake hands with thing 1 and thing 2? And Sally and I did not know what to do, so we had to shake hands with thing 1 and thing 2. We shook their 2 hands, but our fish said, no, no, these things should not be in this house, make them go. They should not be here when your mother is not. Put them out, said the fish in the pot. Have no fear, little fish, said the cat in the hat. These things are good things, and they gave him a pat. They are tame, oh so tame. They have come here to play. They will give you some fun on this wet, wet day. How many more pages I have? Okay, I'm like halfway there. Now here's a game that they like, said the cat. They like to fly cat. Sorry, they like to fly cat. They like to fly kites, said the cat in the hat. No, not in the house, said the fish in the pot. They should not fly kites in the house. They should not. They should not. Oh, the things they'll bump. Oh, the things they'll hit. Oh, I do not like it, not one little bit. Then Sally and I saw them run down the hall. We saw those 2 things bump their kites on the wall. Bump, thump, thump, bump down the wall in the hall. Thing 2 and thing 1, they ran up, they ran down on strings on one kite. We saw mother's new gown, her gown with the dots that are pink, white, and red. Then we saw one kite bump on the head of her bed. Then those things ran about with bumps, kick, jumps, and kicks, with hops, big thumps, and all kinds of bad tricks. And I said, I do not like the way that they play. If mother could see this, oh, what would she say? Then our fish said, look, look, and our fish shook with fear. Your mother is on her way home, do you hear? Oh, what will she do to us? What will she say? Oh, she will not like it to find us this way. So do something fast, said the fish. Do you hear? I saw her, your mother is near. So as fast as you can, think of something to do. You will have to get rid of thing 1 and thing 2. So as fast as I could, I went after the net, and I said, with my net, I can get them, I bet. I bet with my net, I can get those things yet. Then I let down my net. It came down with a plop, and I had them. At last, those 2 things had to stop. Then I said to the cat, now you do as I say. You pack up those things, and you will take them away. Oh dear, said the cat, you did not like our game. Oh dear, what a shame, what a shame, what a shame. That is good, said the fish. He has gone away. Yes, but your mother will come home, and she'll find this big mess, and this mess is so big and so deep and so tall. We cannot pick it up. There is no way at all. Then he shut up thing in the box. Wait, then he shut up the thing in the box with a hook, and the cat went away with a sad kind of look. Oh, I think I read that out of order on accident. Whoops. And then, who is back in the house? Why, the cat. Have no fear of this mess, said the cat in the hat. I will pick up all my playthings, and so I will show you another good trick that I know. Then we saw him pick up all the things we were down. He picked up the cake, and the rake, and the gown, and the milk, and the strings, and the book, and the dish, and the fan, and the cup, and the ship, and the fish, and he put them away, and he said, that is that, and then he was gone with the tip of his hat. Then our mother came in, and she said to us too, did you have fun? Tell me, what did you do? And Sally and I did not know what to say. Should we tell her the things that went on there today? Should we tell her about it? Now what should we do? Well, what would you do if your mother asked you? Okay. I did it. I haven't read that book in so long. Oh my god. Who donated? Let me scroll up chat. Let me scroll up chat. Let me see. Oh, let me turn on the music again. There we go. Sure, you messed up the kid's name. I did. Okay, I'm not too ashamed to admit it. I'm struggling to stay awake for work as you read, both childhood favorite and my med pain. No, it's okay. If you need to go rest, go ahead, rest. You know, it's okay. The VOD's gonna be up, you know, so if you need to go rest, go ahead. I don't want to keep you up or anything, especially since you're healing. I don't trust the link. It might get me hacked. What? Scum, if you click it, she hacks your computer. I'm able to catch stream. Yes, I forgot there was a Ko-Fi bot. I knew it. Ko-Fi more like Stinkfi. Why is she reading Dr. Seuss? Because chat was like, you can't read at all, and I was like, I can read. And then so I told them, pick a book and I'll read it, and they told me read Cat in the Hat. She isn't supposed to know I supported her. My rep as the #1 Kiayama troll is ruined. Well, I didn't know you supported me. I just got the notification. I didn't see who did it, but now you outed yourself, so now I'll so now I know. Greeting, fellow fishes. Howdy, Stargazer. We changed to this after Kiayama finished Rising Up Death. Yeah, I finished. I got the 3rd ending. I didn't realize there was other endings. I just thought that, like, I didn't realize there was other endings. I thought they were all, like, the same endings, basically. What is Kiki reading? Cat in the Hat. Don't worry, Turkey. I'll try to help hide it. Hey, Kiayama, hey, Kiayama, Stegosauruses, am I right? Yeah! Stegosauruses, ahaha! Yeah! With those stagomizers, yeah! As you can see, she's struggling. I did pretty well. I think I did decently well. You know, I think there's very few people who can read a Dr. Seuss book and, like, not struggle with it. She has no rhythm because she has the tism. You have Stargazer with the bars. Sorry, she can rhythm with the tism. You did not. You did. Wait, hold on. Fuck, I can't read now. You did not do it. You struggled. I did it pretty well. I think I did a pretty decent job of reading it. This feels like attending my cousin's talent show. No, was it good at least? What would you rate the talent show as at least? Would you give me like at least like a 5? Bare minimum 5, right? It was me, I donated. You could stop. This girl got no rhythm. I don't. I really don't. Let me look over. I can't. I'm working. Oh, I see. Okay. For whatever reason, I was like, wait, I lost my spot in chat. Where did that chat go? Yeah, Kiki is a Genshin player. I haven't played Genshin in a while. I've been low-key tempted to play Genshin again because I haven't played it in a while. So maybe I'll have. The only thing is, okay, the only thing with playing Genshin on stream, I get a little worried because a lot of people jump on my stream when I play Genshin. I think the last time I played it, not on this channel, but on a different channel, I had a lot of new chatters come in. And they were like a little kind of obviously like of the younger age range too. And so if I do play Genshin, I have to like ask multiple mods to be on just in case, because like, you know, the more popular game it is, right, the more chatters I'm gonna have. And I can't guarantee all of them will be good eggs, if you know what I mean. But I do want to play Genshin again. Can we watch Jurassic Park now, dude? Not on stream. You missed the nip antimatter. Had Kiayama giggling and kicking your feet. I literally freaked out. I was like, on YouTube. Oh, hi, Raven. Oh, yeah, she clicked on something nasty and she was hell. No. That's not what happened. That's not what happened. There's very few people who can read Dr. Seuss without struggling. Yeah, toddlers. Nuh-uh. If you guys can send me. Okay, I want you guys. I'm gonna. Oh, fuck you guys. I'm gonna have a fucking Dr. Seuss, like, contest of who can read a Dr. Seuss book without fucking up on it in my server. I'm gonna fucking set it up now out of spite. I'm playing board games. Can't hear at the moment. Okay. It's okay. You can't hear me read the Cat in the Hat. Now you can't read. Yeah, now I can't read. Fuck you. I was playing board games with Raven, but I went home because EP. Aw, EP. That's okay. And it's kind of late for most people too. I think like it's average time. Like, what is it? Like, not 7. It's like 10 p.m. right? 10:30, right? Eastern time. I think that's most of my average viewers are Eastern time. Yeah, I'll probably leave early so I can't rate it. Okay, I see. We finished the game. We finished the game, and we got the 3rd ending. Number 3. I am playing Starfield as we wait for calls as well as this. Maybe be able to get back to chat. Like, oh, like reading chat, right? Yeah, she started early for once. I've been trying to start around 6 p.m. my time most of the days. I think most of my streams are around 6 p.m. I think there's been a couple streams where it's a little later, but most of them are 6 p.m. because, you know, I get off work at like, I get home from work around 5 p.m. my time, and I don't like to rush the streams because I've noticed if I rush the streams, like the quality that I enjoy them to be at is not as high, and I tend to mess up a lot more. Like I tend to not have a lot more prep, so I like streaming a little, like, I mean, it's still 6 p.m. is still early for me, but I like streaming a little later. Like I like give myself like at least an hour to get home and like, you know, relax and decompress and do what I gotta do, respond to people, texts and stuff like that. Because then otherwise, if I come home and I just go straight to streaming, I usually like just kind of rot in bed after, because like all my energy is kind of like, you know, spent up and everything. So I kind of just lay in bed. I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna text anyone back. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna lay here. Let me see. Last time you played Genshin, I taught you what joking was. New lessons will be learned about. So I'm down for Genshin. Oh my god. Alright, read the Lorax. I've actually never read the Lorax. Time to hit bar fishes. 10:30 p.m. Yeah. Bet I'll drop my Dr. Seuss. Oh my god, I can't fucking read, guys. I'll drop my Seuss entry after work. Get ready to get schooled, Dorka. Oh, wait, Dorka. Fuck you. I hate you. Stop sharing the timestamp. I'm scared YouTube's gonna snipe me. I'm from the West. The West. Hey, Kiayama, guess what? What? Chicken butt. Oh. Laugh in 11:30 in the morning. Okay, for my average viewer, I think is Eastern Standard Time, but I know I surprisingly, I don't know why, like not in a bad way, I'm genuinely just like, I don't think I stream at a very like good time for like Europeans, or even like, I don't know, I feel like this time is such an inconvenient time for most time zones. Like I think in Asia right now it should be the morning, I believe. I don't know how early in the morning, right? But I feel like in general I stream at a very inconvenient time for most time zones, so I always get surprised when like people like in different continents even watch me, because I'm like, why am I not, is this not too late or early for you? Damn, got him, Turkey. Parasaurolophus. Yeah, I said that right. Parasaurolophus. Turkey's a menace. Gotta time it out because he's out of control. Guys, keep sharing the timestamp. No. 9:33:2. Oh, are you central? I wanna know like what most of my viewers, or like I feel like I think I want to know like the percentage of like my viewers, of like who's Eastern, who's Central, who's like not, and everything, because of course I keep track in my head of like the viewers, of like who's where kind of thing, right? But I also want to see statistically, like for like lurkers or anyone who passes by my stream, like, I want to know like what time zone are you typically in. Oh, so I'm below average? Wow, Kiki, no, that's not what I mean. It was 1 or 2 a.m. when you started my time zone. Oh my god. European? Ew. Oh. I was like, what? I was like, oh. Damn, Kia, you're so rude in any manner. No, I didn't know. I don't want to be rude. I'm not trying to be rude. Don't send her after me. You're the #1 op. What do you mean? I'm like the #1 supporter. I don't know. Hi, Indy. We finished the game, so that means we can play the DLC. But I have to set up a day for that. There was a couple points in the game where I was like, I had to double check to make sure I wasn't playing the DLC, but everything was still fine. But I was like, oh my god, there were just a couple things in there where I was like, oh my god, like is this okay on stream? Let me see if I can pull up the what was the book? What did you want me to read, Scum? Was it the Lorax? Is that, can I find the Lorax? The Lorax book PDF. all this EST, but we already know I'm the B. Shut up. I'm not even reading that. Shut up. Nothing was fine. My innocence has been lost. No. I'll carry my time elsewhere. Then good day to you, rude ma'am. No. I appreciate you being here. I don't want to be rude. No. I am the Danny DeVito and I speak for the trees. I've never read the book, nor have I ever watched the movie. So I only know the idea of the Lorax. I don't know anything else about the Lorax. Wait, am I not able to find this book anywhere? Oh, okay, I found the PDF for it. Okay. Let me drink some water real quick to kind of, you know, prep my mouth for the words, you know? Indigo, stop sharing the timestamp. All right, chat, get ready for fumbling. Okay, no. I got this. Okay, let me mute the music again. The PDF for it, not like I hate you so much. You try to get a dino onesie for your non-chibi model. That would be awesome. I know I do have plans on getting a new outfit. Maybe not soon. I have to figure out, there's like certain budget things I have to kind of keep in mind, at least until hopefully after the holiday season, but I do want to get a second outfit. But if I do get a second outfit, I'm estimating for that to be done maybe like by the summer. I'm not gonna lie. I think if I'm timing things out in my head, it might not be out until the summer. So if I do get a second outfit or a new outfit, then hopefully summer. Keep your fingers crossed that the summer, you know, it's sooner than summer, but I think that's the time I'm kind of expecting it to be, or at least aiming for, or like that's as soon as I can have it out. Make sure to judge her reading ability, chat. No. Stop hearing the what? You mean the thing that happened oh, no. Okay. I'm gonna start reading. I'm gonna look away from chat, so I'm gonna start reading. Okay. At the far end of town, where the ginkgo grass grows, and the wind smells slow and sour when it blows, and no bird ever sings except old crows, is the street of the lifted Lorax. And the deep in the grickle grass, some people say if you look deep enough, you can still see today where the Lorax once stood, just as long as it could before somebody lifted the Lorax away. What was the Lorax, and why was it there, and why was it lifted and taken somewhere far from the end of town where the grinkle grass grows? The old Onceler still lives here. Ask him, he knows. You won't see the Onceler. Don't knock at his door. He stays in this lurkin. I don't know these words. I've never read the Lorax. I don't know these words. He stays in the lurkim cold under the roof, where he makes his own clothes out of muffered moof. And on special dank midnights in August, he peeks out of the shutters, and sometimes he speaks and tells how the Lorax was lifted away. He'll tell you, perhaps, if you're willing to pay. On the end of the rope, he lets down a tin pail, and you have to toss in 15 cents and a nail, and the shell of a great grandfather snail. Then wait. I think that's a typo. I feel like there's a typo in this book. It says he pulls. Then he pulls up the pail, makes a most careful count to see if you paid him the proper amount. Then he hides what you paid him away in his snubby, his secret strange hole in his grooveless glove. Oh my god. This is low-key a little hard. I don't know. Then he grunts, I will call you by whisper my phone, for the secrets I tell you are for ears alone. Down slups the whisper my phone to your ear, and the old Onceler's whispers are not very clear, since they have to come down through the snargly hose, and he sounds as if he had smallish bees up his nose. Now I'll tell you, he says, with his teeth sounding gray, how the Lorax got lifted and taken away. It all started way back, such a long time back. Way back in the days when the grass was still green and the pond was still wet and the clouds were still clean and the songs of the Swansea swans rang out in space, one morning I came to this glorious place and I foresaw the trees, the trufula trees, the bright colored tufts on the trufula trees, mile after mile in the fresh morning breeze. And under the trees I saw the brown barbaloots frisking about in their barbaloot suits, and they played in the shade and ate truffula fruits. From the rippleless pond came the comfortable sound of the humming fish humming while splashing around. But those trees, those truffula trees, all my life I've been searching for trees such as these. The touch of their tufts was much softer than silk, and they had the sweet smell of fresh buttery milk. I felt a great leaping of joy in my heart. I just knew what to do. I unloaded my cart, and in no time at all I had built a small shop. Then I chopped down a truffula tree with one chop. And with great skillful skill and with a great speedy speed, I took one soft tuft and I knitted a thneed. The instant I finished, I heard a gasump. I looked and I saw something pop out of a stump of a tree I had chopped down. It was sort of a man. Describe him? That's hard. I don't know if I can. He was shortish and oldish and brownish and mossy, and he spoke with a voice that was sharpish and bossy. Mister, he said with a sawdusty sneeze, I am the Lorax. I speak for the trees. I speak for the trees have no tongues, and I'm asking you, sir, at the top of my lungs. He was very upset, and he shouted and he puffed, What's that thing you've made out of my truffula puff? Look, Lorax, I said, there's no cause for harm. I chopped down just one tree. I'm doing no harm. I'm being quite useful. This thing is a thneed. A thneed is a fine something that all people need. It's a shirt, it's a sock, it's a glove, it's a hat, but it has other uses, yes, far beyond that. You can use it for carpets, for pillows, for sheets, or curtains, or covers for your bicycle seats. The Lorax said, Sir, you are crazy with greed. There's no one on earth who would buy that fool thneed. But the very next minute, I proved he was wrong, for just at that minute, a chap came along, and he thought that the thneed I had knitted was great. He happily bought it for $3.98. I laughed at the Lorax. You poor stupid guy. You'll never tell what some people will buy. I repeat, cried the Lorax. I speak for the trees. I'm busy, I told him. Shut up if you please. I rushed across the room and in no time at all built a radio phone. I put in a quick call. I called my brothers and uncles and aunts and I said, listen here, here's a wonderful chance for a whole Onceler family to get a mighty rich. Get over here fast, take the road north niche, turn at the wee Hawkins sharp right at sound stitch. And in no time at all in the factory I built, the Onceler family was working full tilt. We were all knitting thneeds, just as busy as bees, to the sound of the chopping of truffula trees. Then, oh baby, oh, how my business did grow. Now chopping one tree at a time was too slow, so I quickly invented my super axe hacker, which whacked off 4 truffula trees with one smacker. We were making thneeds 4 times as fast as before, and that Lorax, he didn't show up anymore. But the next week he knocked on my new office door, which he snapped, I'm the Lorax who speaks for the trees, which you seem to be chopping as fast as you please, but I also in charge of the brown barbaloots, who played in the shade of the barbaba suits, and happily lived eating truffula fruits. Now, thanks to your hack and my trees to go round, there's not enough truffula fruit to go round, and my poor babaloots are all getting their crummies because they have gas and no food in their tummies. They love living here, but I can't let them stay. They'll have to find food, and I hope that they may. Good luck, boys, he cried, and he sent them away. I, the Onceler, felt sad as I watched them go, but business is business, and business must grow, regardless of crummies and tummies, you know. I meant no harm, I most truly did not, but I had to grow bigger, so bigger I got. I biggered my factory, I biggered my roads, I biggered my wagons, I biggered my loads. Of the thneeds I shipped out, I was shipping them forth, to the south, to the east, to the west, to the north. I went right on biggering, selling more thneeds, and I biggered my money, which everyone needs. Then again he came back. I was fixing some pipes when that old nuisance Lorax came back with more gripes. I am the Lorax, he caught and he whiffed. He sneezed and snuffled, he gnarled and he sniffed. Onceler, he cried with a cruffless croak. Onceler, you're making such smogless smoke. My poor swami swans, why they can't sing a note. No one can sing who has smog in their throat. And so, said the Lorax, please pardon my cough. They cannot live here, so I'm sending them off. Where will they go? I do not hopefully know. I don't hopefully know that they may have to fly a month or a year to escape from the smog you smogged up around here. What's more, snapped the Lorax, his dander was up, let me say a few words about the glupply glup. Your machinery chugs on day and night without stop, making glupply glup. Also sloppily slop. And what do you do with it leftover glue? Sorry. And what do you do with this leftover goo? I'll show you, dirty old onceler man you. You're glumping the pond where the humming fish hummed, and no more can they hum, and their gills are all gumped. So I'm sending them off on their future is dreary. They'll walk on their fins, and they're woefully weary in search of some water that isn't so smeary. And then I got mad. I got terribly mad. I yelled at the Lorax, now listen here, Dad. All you do is yap yap and say bad, 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 bad. Well, I have my rights, sir, and I'm telling you I intend to go on doing just what I want to do. And for your information, you Lorax, figuring and biggering and biggering and biggering, turning more truffle trees into needs, which everyone needs. And at that moment, we heard a loud whack. From outside the fields came a sickening smack of an axe on a tree, and then we heard the tree fall. That was the very last truffle tree of them all. No more trees, no more sneeze, no more work to be done. So in no time, my uncles and aunts, everyone, all waved me goodbye, and they jumped into my cars and drove away under the smoke smuggered stars. Now all that was left neath the bad-smelling sky was my big empty factory, the Lorax and I. The Lorax said nothing, just gave me a glance, just gave me a very sad backward glance. As he lifted himself by the seat of his pants, I'll never forget the grim look on his face when he hoisted himself and took leave of this place, through a hole in the smog without leaving a trace. And all the Lorax left here in this mess was a small pile of rocks with one word, unless. Whatever that means, I just couldn't guess. That was long time ago, but each day since that day, I've sat here and worried away through the years while my buildings have fallen apart, and I've worried about it with all of my heart. But now, says the onceler, now that you're here, the words of the Lorax seem perfectly clear. Unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing's going to get better. It's not. So, catch, calls the onceler. He let something fall. It's a truffula seed, the last one of all. You're in charge of the last truffula seed, and truffula trees are what everyone needs. Plant a new truffula tree. Treat it with care. Give it clean water and feed it fresh air. Grow a forest protected from axes that hack. Then the Lorax and all of his friends may come back. Yeah! I finished it! That was it! I finished it, guys! Woo! Yeah! Oh, let me stretch real quick. Okay, let me turn on the music again. Okay, let me catch up with the chat, because I know you guys were saying, I could see the corner of my eye chat going, and I'm like, I want to know what they're saying. Let me see. Fun fact, the mid-ass Lorax movie has a song called Let It Grow. This song as a video where the song resets after every word. The video is over 7 hours long. Huh? Make sure to get heels in your new outfit, you know, because you're short. What? But it's iconic. Got him. I watched the whole thing and never related to Am more in my life. Yeah, I've never watched it. I was around Tumblr at the time when it was like really popular, so I saw all the onceler like, you know, like fan art, so to say, go around. But besides that, I don't know anything about the Lorax. But now I guess I've read it, so whoa. Lorax was not mid. Danny DeVito voice was a peak. I didn't even know Danny DeVito voiced the Lorax. In the grass, you could see a small creatures and their ass. Bro, how's she fumbling already? I'm trying. She has heels, doesn't she? She's wearing boots. I don't think I have heels though. I think I just have boots. Cause, let me see. Here, let me switch over to my other model. And I'll show you guys. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I have heels. I just think I have boots. Like I said, not even boots. They're like shoes. But they look like boots because I have the little leg thing. On how do I take it off? There we go. Okay. So who's the tiny child on stage reading? Yo, I just realized the Lorax is taller than Kia. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Chibiyama. Big heady Yam. What the fuck? His name was Kiyama. Yes, he was a mana. Fun fact, a good BPM for reading the Lorax is 90 to 110. Really? This elementary school talent show is great. Too bad the only act was too short to see over the mic. What the hell? I saw the new Predator film on Monday. It was really... Ooh, I want to watch that. I want to watch that so bad. Don't spoil it. I want to watch it. Yo, I heard about that Predator movie. Damn, I should probably check it out. I biggered my loads. Damn. I know when I read that, I was like, oh. Let me scroll back up. Wasn't the same as the originals, but you follow the Predator as the main hero. Okay, interesting. That's interesting because usually, obviously, like they're the antagonist or like a neutral party, so it's cool to see them as like the hero. Damn, the sloppery slops are making my big dream. What the hell? Damn, Lorax do be spitting bars. Turkey, what the fuck? You think Kiyama's roommates hear her reading this and go like, what the fuck is she? I think so. I can hear my roommate every once in a while in the kitchen, so I'm pretty sure she's probably like, what the fuck? Like, what do they have her doing? I just imagine them knocking at the door. Kiyama, did you kidnap a child? Me and Turkey are so getting banned. Yo, congrats. Wait. Oh, she had a Tumblr amount chat point laugh. What do you mean? I feel like Tumblr shaped me for the better. Probably. I still have a soft spot for Tumblr. I love Tumblr. I don't use it really anymore. I use Twitter now, but I didn't go from like Tumblr to Twitter because of the whole like, because I know a lot of people migrated to Twitter because Tumblr became very like safe for work, so they were like, oh, we're gonna ban anything that's explicit, and I know a lot of people left Tumblr because of that. I stuck around. I officially stopped, or I generally at least stopped using Tumblr by like maybe 2017, 2018, and I think I stopped going on there because I think the fandoms I was in were starting to die out, like like Hitalia and Homestuck and stuff like that wasn't as popular anymore on Tumblr, and I just couldn't find another fandom to kind of squeeze in through. And I think around that time, like VTubing started kind of getting a chokehold over me, so I just so it was a lot of things. Those are Converse type shit. Wait, read one book, get tired, stretch some stamina. You got their Kiki. I know, I'm like, oh my god. Let me search again real quick. Sorry, I'm reading chat real quick. You know Danny DeVito couldn't save that bum-ass movie Scum? Anyone want copies? It took you now to respond? It had to be Betty White. I just now saw it. She's dead, Scum. She was looking at Homestuck art. Bro, Homestuck art is so good. I don't know how to explain it to you guys, but Homestuck art is genuinely so good. Like, there are so many amazing art pieces I've seen that are from Homestuck, and I can't explain it to people in a normal way of how the art is really good, but genuinely Homestuck art is like one of the like I don't want to say it's one of the best fandoms to ever have art, because that's not true. There's a lot of other fandoms out there too, but Homestuck art is really like, because Homestuck, I think in general itself can be shown in different mediums, because it's both artistic and like as a comic and also as a text, right, as like a book and everything, and there's a lot of different mediums to kind of like represent certain things. And so I think Homestuck in itself already encourages artists to be very experimental. So there's so many art pieces of Homestuck where I'm like, oh my god, this is like, you could submit this to like a museum probably if you really wanted to, kind of thing, you know? But that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion on it. No, a bunch of children, I call them chat. Had Taylor Swift too, who was rizzing up a kid mid. Wait, what? It did not shape you for the better kid. I think it did. I think it did. I think it did. the kid with Zac Efron. Are you talking about all the people that are in the Lorax movie? I literally have no idea about anything in the Lorax movie. I didn't know Zac Efron was in it. I didn't know Taylor Swift was in it. I didn't know Danny DeVito was in it. I don't know anything about that movie. She probably reads all the Tumblr headcanon posts. I read a couple. There's a couple, you know. There was a couple of Tumblr accounts that I was okay. Actually, no. One of the things I really enjoyed about. Actually, no. Maybe I shouldn't say that. There's a lot of things I enjoyed about Tumblr. There's a lot of different things I enjoyed about Tumblr. It was not mid. It also had Ed Helms. Who's Ed Helms? I need a face to that. Hold on. Ed Helms. Oh, he's fucking Andy from The Office. That's all I know him by. You know what good movie has Ed Helms tagged? The Hangover, Captain Underpants, not the Lorax. Lorax had good songs. Are you guys just fighting about the Lorax in the chat? In the UK, this shit would have been arrested and jailed for minor stuff. Wait, what did you know, Kiki? Confess your sins. No. Well, Kiayama nearly self-reporting herself that she enjoyed the NSF side. No, it wasn't even that. It's not even that. Because I really, The Office was good. It really was. It's really good. But Kiayama's always no. Okay, so the aspect I really enjoyed about Tumblr is the amount of really good artists were on there and how creative some people got. And I was gonna mention, okay, so I know I've talked to you guys before about being into roleplay, right? But I stopped roleplaying anything like by the time I think maybe I was like in 8th grade or something, right? And so by the time I think once I got into high school, and I didn't get a Tumblr account till maybe like I was 11 or 12. So there was a very small overlap of like when I would roleplay on like Facebook accounts and when I would roleplay on Facebook accounts and when I was on Tumblr. There's a very small overlap, right? But I never did anything on Tumblr. It was more of like reblogging posts and things like that, right? But I did notice that there was a lot of roleplay accounts on Tumblr, right? And the ones I really enjoyed were the ones that were like ask character and then with an AU twist on it kind of thing, right? So there was one that I really enjoyed called I think it's called Ask Hitman Alfred. I don't know if the account's still up or not. I haven't checked, but it's basically like, and most of these really nice accounts were like people who are artists who would draw a bunch of like things, right? And so it would be like how do I explain it? Like people would ask, like it would be okay, so it'd be an AU, an alternate universe version of this character. So in this case with the Ask Hitman Alfred, it was an alternate universe version of the character of America from Italia because his human name is Alfred. And so the artist would draw him out as like a hitman, right? And they had really good art. And I remember like seeing a lot of accounts that are similar to that where artists would draw out like, for example, if someone's like, Alfred, where do you hide the bodies? Like this artist would draw out a little comic of like him hiding the bodies type of thing, right? As a response to the ask and everything. And I always thought that was cool. I always thought that was like a really interesting way of like expressing yourself kind of in a sense, you know, and also like practicing your art and being interested in your hobby and like your fandoms and everything, right? And so there was a lot of cool like roleplay-esque accounts that I would see, and a lot of them were ran by artists and they're always really cool. Like I think genuinely that's one of the things that really made me enjoy art a lot when I was younger, is just like the exposure to the amount of artists that was Cringeama. I see that. I fucking see you, Annie, out of the corner of my eye. I didn't want to look at chat because I knew you guys were gonna make fun of me, and I look over in the corner of my eye, I see Cringeama. Anyways, but there was a lot of things on Tumblr that made me really enjoy the aspect of being in a fandom or being with people who enjoy the same same things I did, because there's a lot of different ways for people to express themselves, whether it was through creative means, through literature, through like just even sharing small things. Like the people asking questions on these blogs, obviously like most of them probably aren't artists themselves, right? They're probably people that don't know how to draw, they want to participate, but the idea of them also participating in that was cool, because then, you know, these people are part of the community, and these people are part of like the, you know, like they're also interested in what I'm interested in, right? And sometimes they have cool ideas or cool thoughts and things like that. And people, and okay, another thing too is that Tumblr runs on HTML, like on the coding and everything, so you can really code your own like blog to make it look like however you want. And like with that, there's a lot of creativity to that. So you'd have all these cool accounts with cool blogs that look very unique to each other, and so you're kind of like, whoa, this is cool. Like, I don't know, it's you know, it's I don't know what else to explain. Tumblr more like Fumbler. Yo, Parks and Rec speak. What the fuck? Hey, nothing wrong with the vampire reality, right? I mean, what's the, yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Cringeama. The one time I went on Tumblr was to see the last Airbender fandom, and that's when I found out Azula Zuko was a very popular thing. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I stayed away from that. There was specific fandoms I stayed away from. I'm not gonna lie. Like, there was specific vibes I got from fandoms, from certain fandoms, and I'm like, I'm just gonna stay away from that. I'm just not gonna look at that, you know, kind of thing. Oh god, all the ask fics. So of course Kiayama was on there. What do you mean, of course? Giving me PTSD when I'm into all that stuff back then. I did it on Kick. I was Sebastian and Michaelis from Black Butler trying to find a new person to serve. I remember. I've been on Kick before, but I think every memory I have of being on Kick is like a really bad memory. I think anything I've ever said or heard or seen on Kick is just associated to something really bad. Chap's so lost. What is she talking about? Weird Yama, Fumble Yama. What the hell? Don't make fun of me for something you don't understand the beauty of. Low-key never understood the whole RP thing, but that might be because the Twitter's full of them. There's definitely, like, what I've noticed at least, I mean, not that I was on Twitter when, like, not that I used Twitter at the same time that I was on Tumblr, so I don't know if like, back in, like, when I was on Tumblr, if the Twitter roleplay was the same or different, but what at least I've noticed now is that, like, on Tumblr, it's a lot more, like, story driven, if that makes sense. Like, there's a lot more idea and focus on, like, it's more of like the idea of we're gonna make a fan fiction out of this kind of thing, you know, almost not quite, but almost. But then on Twitter, it gives me the more of the vibes of like, I kin this person and this person is who I am, and if you say anything bad about them or anything, then you're assaulting me with your words. I don't like that, and you can't claim this person, you know, kind of thing, right? I don't know. Very different vibes I've noticed from Twitter and Tumblr, but maybe that's just me, maybe just from what I've seen. I don't know, that's just what I've noticed. Did you read Your Name Fics too? Actually, no. I actually really hate, like, Your Name Fics. I actually stayed away from them. I stayed away from them like a plague, because personally, I'm not a big fan of, like, self-insert things, like, at all. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of it. I'm not hating or not saying anything bad about people who do enjoy it or who do participate in any, like your name here or self-insert here, but I've just never been a fan of it, and I've always felt extra cringy, like reading those things, because I'm like, I don't know, I always imagine myself being like a Mary Sue character almost. So I feel like if I was in a fan fiction that had me as the main character, I immediately feel like a Mary Sue, and I immediately feel like I shouldn't be here. I don't want to be here. Like, I don't know. I've never been a fan of those. Any matter, got Kiayama shook with that one. You know, she did start getting, what? No, I did it, I swear. Quit the rant, just tell us you're into roleplay. I'm not anymore. I have such a like I think I traumatized myself. Like nothing bad ever happened to me role playing, but I think like I got myself into this mindset of like roleplay is really, really cringe and you should never do it. Not that it's bad overall. It's just like in my head I have this little blockage on there that's like you should never do this ever again because this was cringe and you did this in a cringy period of your life. So if you do it again, you're automatically cringe and it's gonna end up bad. So every time I play like D&D or like anything else like that, or even sometimes when I try to enforce like lore or like roleplay-esque kind of things with like as a VTuber, like I get this really strong ick with myself, but I know I should kind of get past it because there's nothing wrong with like, you know, with the theatrics of it, you know, but I don't know, like it's so hard for me to get past it because I'm just like, oh my god, I'm so cringe. Yeah, more like Kiappa. Like Appa, yip yip. I was hoping she didn't fall that far, Turkey. No, I haven't. She had to make it her defense for the trial. What? Agreed, a lot of dodgy people too. Yes, yeah. A lot of dodgy people too also on Twitter where it just feels very like strange. I don't know, it feels like the Wild West on Twitter versus on Tumblr. It's a lot more like on Tumblr it feels a lot more like there's like an etiquette kind of to things. Like there's already like an established community for it, if you know what I mean. Not gonna lie, I don't think you gotta fall far to get to that point, Star. I feel like teens who like fanfics find that stuff within their first week on sites like AO3 or DeviantArt, which is true. There's a lot of like self-insert like fanfics and stuff like that. I don't know, I always stay away from it. I've just even when I was younger, I just really was like, why do people like that? I don't like that. Showing my age here, but I remember Bebo. Actually, I don't know that site. Actually, let me see. Bebo. That launched in 2005 and shut down permanently in 2022. Interesting. I've never seen the site. The oldest website I've used for anything that could be nerdy-ish was Quizilla, that was ran by Nickelodeon. I used that a lot. But what I basically did was I was on Quizilla for a decent amount of time, moved over to fanfiction.net for a very short period, and then went on Tumblr, and then AO3 basically, and then Twitter. That's kind of like my migration trail. What the fuck is Killer Kiayama? Okay, so all right, so kin can be referred to two different things. So when I hear the word kin, I guess three technically, because there's the actual word of kin, like kinsmanship and everything, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking like, so when I was on like fandom websites basically growing up, kin was basically someone being like, I'm kinning that character. And when they said I'm kinning that character, they're basically saying I'm literally that character. Like, not like I'm role playing, not that, oh, I have aspects of that character that I see in myself. It is straight up, that character is legitimately me. I have that person in my body. I'm actually embodying, I'm the human version of that character. Whether they look like it or not, you know, they were fully convinced that person was them wholeheartedly. And so when someone said they kinned something, it usually referred to other things. I think when it first started off, it referred to like, at least my understanding, I might be totally wrong on this too, but what I saw, especially on Tumblr, was a lot of people in the furry community using kinning, like kin, because they'd be like, I kin a wolf, I kin like a cat or a, you know, fox, whatever the case is, right? Like they are literally that, you know, kind of thing, right? And then eventually it rolled over to other fandoms of people being like, I can I don't know, Zac Efron from from High School Musical, you know, like that is what I understand kinning to be, is people saying that is literally me, like literally me. But then I know nowadays when people say kin, they don't mean it as extreme as that character is them. It's more so as that character is I relate a lot to that character, and I can role play as them essentially. Like it's more heavy on the role play aspect versus on the like the identifying portion of that, you know, if that makes sense. So yeah, when I hear someone say I kin that person, when I hear it, I think, oh my god, you think you're that person kind of thing, right? But I know I have to kind of remind myself that like, oh, when people say that, it's more on like the role play aspect kind of thing. But yeah, that's what kinning is basically. Or MSN Messenger. Oh, I used to use Messenger a lot, not as much anymore. I only use it for a couple things. Was Bebo really that old about Redemption Arc? Who's Mary Sue? Mary Sue is a character trope of basically like kind of like an annoying, not overpowered, but like an annoying character that knows what to do in every situation without an explanation. Like they know what to do and what to do right, and nothing can be wrong with them, and they're usually like a self-insert type of thing. It's kind of like, oh, I'm in this universe now, and I know this character would fall in love with me because I don't know, like I know how to like rizz him up or something. I don't know what the fuck it is, right? But like it's kind of like a lot of like, let me see if there's an actual definition for Mary Sue. There probably is, and I'm probably explaining it really bad. Mary Sue meaning. Okay. So, okay, a type of female character who is depicted as unrealistically lacking in flaws or weaknesses. So yeah, it's a kind of like an overpowered character. It typically is associated with female characters, but I think I've heard other people call like male characters Mary Sues. I take it as like it's an overall trope of just like characters who can do no wrong and suffer no consequences, which is really boring and bland. Like it's just not good characters, you know? But yeah, I usually read self-inserts as like Mary Sue-esque, usually. Holy fuck, people was from 2005. Yes, 20 years ago. Extra cringy, but that was your gimmick though. My gimmick's not cringy. I'm not cringe. I can't be cringe. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna ask Saf if she shares any of the same traits with me, and then if I'm cringe, you guys have to call Saf cringe too. I know we share a very similar community. I know I think half of our communities are like shared, so I'm gonna ask her. No, I meant Kiayama as a yap. Turkey told me to say that though. What? I'll admit it's still cringe, but I have a bit more understanding for people who are self-insert their OCs instead of themselves. And fanfic doesn't have to be cringy. It can be well written. Oh no, fanfic can be really well written. I have no qualms or issues with like fanfiction. It's just self-inserts. I personally stay away from. That's just my feelings. I personally stay away from just because I don't know. They feel very like not my type to say it, I would say, but in general, I have read such really well written fan fictions before, and some of them are better than like books, which I don't know, it's always weird to say that, but like I've read some really good fan fictions before, and there's some of them that I still go back to read every once in a while. But no, yeah, there's a lot of really good writers out there. We know she's a hag, and wait, what? But it's a real thin line. Whoa, careful there. Almost reveal how old of an orca you are. I am so young. I'm not old. I'm so young. Jiminy Cricket. It's after 4 a.m. already. Oh my god. Oh my god, I've been streaming for like 2 hours and 15 minutes. That's crazy. It doesn't feel like that. It feels like I've been streaming for a lot less. Only 5'7" white boy. Wait, please put respect on Troy Bolton's name, Kiayama. He was the only white boy on T1. Only 5'7" white boy. But can Mary Sue be Goku though? Probably, to be honest. I can imagine a Goku like Mary Sue character. That sounds cool as fuck. I don't know about you. What? You act like we wouldn't call her cringe too, Lamau. I don't know. I know there's some people who are diehard Veil guards. So I don't know. I don't know who Saf is. Saf is when I used to be part of an agency called Vanguard. I guess I don't know. I still consider I have them as my gen mates, but technically it's had because I'm not in the agency anymore. But there was 2 other girls I debuted with. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna plug their accounts right now. Let me pull them up right now. So there's, where's her account? Hold on, let me see. Okay, so here's Sapphire Veil, who also streams on YouTube. We're kind of the same person, I'm not gonna lie. We're very similar in our interest, I would say. So there's Saph. And then on Twitch, let me pull her up. I don't know if she's, I saw her, she was streaming earlier. I don't know if she's still streaming. Where is she? Okay. And then on Twitch, we have Meilin Moku. And she's really energetic, to say the bare minimum. Very energetic. I don't know how to describe Meilin. There's very few words, I think, in the English language that would describe Meilin, but she is definitely outgoing. Definitely maybe a little bit on the louder side. Very energetic and very funny. So if you guys, at least if you guys don't follow them, you know, if you guys only use YouTube or anything, like for sure follow Saph. I think Meilin actually has a YouTube account too. Let me double check real quick. Let me pull it up real quick. Let me pull up her YouTube. Where is she? There she is. Meilin's YouTube is right here. She does dual stream, but I think, I don't know if she checks YouTube chat. I think she only checks the Twitch chat. But, you know, if you want to follow her, you can follow her there too. Wait, Kia dropped Saph's YouTube link. I did. Don't bother asking. I know she is. Hence why both of you are friends. Yeah, she's so young. She's still growing. I'm unbiased. Cringe is cringe. Vanguard more like cringe guard. Ha ha. I'm not in the company anymore, so I can laugh at it. Totally not me. I'm a serious say-so Veil guard. Totally no questionable art of Sapphire. We both know that's a fucking lie. We both know the Saph uses that one art piece of all three of us at least, like, how often? I think she uses it pretty often in her schedule. Let me double check. Let me go to her Discord right now. Schedule. Okay, she's used the last, like, for all of October, she used that one piece you drew of her, which is really nice, I'm not gonna lie, really nice art. And then before that, I knew she used the art piece that had all three of us in it. Just sub to Saph, I'll tell her the Orca sent me. Yeah, and we usually kind of stream not exactly at the same time, but around similar times. She usually streams a good hour or 2 hours ahead of me, and then I'll kind of hop on. So sometimes, usually what ends up being is like she'll stream, and then like at the end portion of her stream, I'll start my stream, and then, you know, that's kind of how it goes. Not that we intended it to be that way, but that's why we kind of share, I think, the same community too, is because like we just kind of, they go from one stream to another kind of thing. One word to describe Meilin. Fuck yeah. As she said, basically, she is definitely not, if you guys aren't 18, do not go watch her. You know, only adults should go watch Meilin for multiple reasons. But she's really funny. She's a really funny person. It's an honor star. Yo, you should stream Lego Jurassic Park. There's a Lego Jurassic Park? Like, game? Oh my god, there is. Whoa, I didn't even know that. Wait, maybe I might stream that later. Or any dinosaur game, dude. I want to stream the Jurassic World Evolution, but that game takes up so much fucking, like, everything from my PC. So I'm scared if I stream that game, I'm gonna have like a really laggy model. Cause that game is so fucking excuse me, I burped. That game is so fucking beefy. But But yeah, I want to play it really bad. There's a horror game called, I think, Unknown Tapes that I want to play, but that's a horror game, so I'm scared. What RPs are we talking about? In Saf's Discord like server. Here, let me. Am I able to share it to invite? I don't know if I'm allowed to invite. I'm kind of worried if I'm allowed to invite or not. I think it's shared other places. Okay, I'll have this one. Okay. I'm paranoid this isn't the correct link on. Let me send it to someone else to make sure. I'm traumatized by sending the wrong Discord link. Okay. So here's Saf's Discord for her server if you guys also want to join in there, and then she has a schedule portion where she has her things, and then there for all of October she had a very nice art drawn by Antimatter. Is one where your dogs were out? Wait, which dogs? Oh no. That's that piece was drawn by my artist, my model artist. You got me worrying now. Join the Vilgard Discord Antimatter, post a lot of his art in there. And he is a really good artist. He's a very, very good talented artist. Bro, of course there's a Lego Jurassic Park. I didn't know. I just knew there's art. I just knew there was Lego pieces. I didn't know there was actually a game for it. You didn't know? I didn't know. I didn't. Dude, I still that game. Wait, I still got that game on my PS Vita. It's fun as fuck. But cute giggles. My giggles? I think she has it under her vids. I have just decided to make myself a cherry flavored Belgian hot chocolate to fight the coldness. Ooh, that sounds so nice. That sounds so like, I kind of want that. Not as good as the classic Lego Star Wars game, but way better than Lego Marvel's games. Lego Star Wars for the GameCube was shit. Hi again, Raven. The random hi. I'm gonna delete something, but don't mind me. I'm finally at my computer. I can hear. Oh, booba, nice. Hi, Raven. Welcome in. Welcome. Aw, Kiki complimented me. Almost my heart melts my heart. Almost. And you have really nice art, and I really like your art. I remember specifically the bunny girl art you made. I remember looking at that and being like, oh, that's me. Booba, nice. Lego Star Wars on GameCube was my shit. How dare you? Yeah, I'm searching real quick. Oh boy, I'm shy now. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. I make art too. I do slap art and tag art. Ooh, that's actually kind of cool. I had a friend in high school who did a lot of like tag art, and I always found it really cool how like tag artists are able to like very fluidly like draw what they need to draw, like, because my understanding is like usually you're dealing with like paints or markers, and so you kind of are like, you can't really mess up because it's not erasable, right, and everything. And so I always thought it was really cool when like I asked my friend who did tag art and everything, like just seeing him like be like moved to draw exactly what he wants with no mistakes. I'm like, whoa, that's like really real talent right there. I have a winter spice flavor too. Ooh, that sounds so good. It makes me kind of want. Yeah, actually, you know what? I have arroz con leche in the fridge right now. After stream, I'm gonna heat it up. I'm gonna heat it up and have some. Cause that sounds really good. GameCube games like Fire Emblem and Metroid was peak, but the Lego Star Wars was fine, and the Wii and PlayStation titles were better. Yeah, it's just nostalgia for me. Really, any Lego Star Wars before the Talking Arrow was good. Yeah, I got some tags up, and I got some of my art on some Priority Mall labels. I got an Insta, and it's going nice, TBH. Ooh, nice. That's genuinely really cool. There's a lot of like art in my city, at least There are also like tag-esque and things like that. Like on a lot of apartments, things like that, they'll have like random like art pieces that are done really, really well. And so I don't know, I always think it's very impressive for people to be able to like have that skill of like, I'm just gonna like put down a marker and draw exactly what I want, or like label something exactly how I want it. Like I think it's really cool. Like the amount of skill you need to have for that is really like really impressive. Meanwhile, the GameCube Pokemon game was still peak. First they got remasters though. I never had a GameCube. I didn't have anything until like I think the first thing I played was on a regular Xbox, like the first one. And I think I got it as a hand-me-down from my uncle, and I think I got it when I was like 12 maybe. And then I didn't get like a real computer until like, or like a laptop technically, until I was like, I think 12 or 13 too. And the only thing I really played on it, the only thing I really played on my laptop was like League of Legends. Gonna have to cyber sleuth to give any matter and scum love for their good art now. It's really, it's you guys are so talented. I'm so happy you guys are so talented. Like I feel so like, I don't know, it's weird to say, but I always get really happy to see like talented people like watching me, because I'm like, you're watching me even though you have talent. Like I don't know, like I don't got nothing, but you're watching me. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's kind of like you have something to offer and I don't, kind of thing. GameCube, Wii, low-key. Only Wii game I played was Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn, which is $300 now. Oh my god, a Metroid Prime and 3 Sonic games. League at 12, that's terrifying. Okay, I played League when I was like fucking 12 because I had a friend group who all played it, and basically, essentially for me to stick around in the friend group, I had to also play League of Legends, otherwise they wouldn't talk to me. Like, I would be like, hey, let's chat, let's talk and everything, right? And my friend would be like, sorry, I'm playing League of Legends with my other friends. And I'm like, oh, well, I'm like, do you want to call at least on Skype? Because at the time it was Skype was like the big thing, right? And so I'd be like, oh, do you want to call at least on Skype? And he'd be like, no, I can't talk because I'm playing League of Legends. I'm already in a Skype call with them. And I'm like, oh. And then eventually it kind of came down to like me being like, guys, I got a laptop. And they're like, sick, now you can download League of Legends and play with us. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then I met like, a bunch of other friends through basically playing League of Legends. But yeah, I couldn't really play with, I couldn't really talk to my friends at the time if I wasn't down to play League of Legends with them. But they're really toxic. Like, they're really, really toxic. Like, they got me basically terrified to play normal. So for the longest time, I only played with bots, like co-op versus AI basically. And then at some point they like tricked me to playing like a normals game. And that was kind of low-key I think that's like the first time I can remember myself having like a severe panic attack before I even knew what panic attacks were. Because I was like, I'm playing with real people. I didn't mentally prepare myself for this, right, kind of thing. And then I was just kind of playing League with them, right? And I was really bad at it. I'm still really bad at it. And now I don't really talk to a lot of those people anymore. Or at least I definitely don't play League with them anymore. But now I'm at the point where if I do play a game of League of Legends, whether it be ARAM or like a regular game, I do not play with toxic people. I am so picky of who I play, and I think I've talked about this before. I think I talked about this recently. I do not play League of Legends with people I do not trust. Like, if I think you're gonna be toxic, if I think you're gonna like say mean things to the enemy team or say mean things to me if I mess up, like I don't want to play with you. Like, I don't want that energy around me. So even though I occasionally here and there play League, I'm very picky on who I play with to cater my experience a little better. Now you being used enough? Really? For reals? I can sort of do CAD. I design replacement parts for model trains and apartment. That's also cool though. That also requires like a lot of skill. I think that's really cool. Like, I think about that sometimes. I'm like, damn, like that's a cool job to have, because you have to have a lot of like I assume a lot of like what's the like, what's the word? Not arm control. Is it motor? No, what is it? There's a word for it, but like you have to have really fine motor functions, right? If that makes sense. I don't know how to word it better, but like, and I think it's really cool. Like working with small things is really difficult. Like I know it's from like the couple craft like things I have had to put together, like having really fine motor skills is really impressive. Dude, GameStop selling retro games now. Saw some GameCube shit. Really? Are they actually? Also, don't tell staff. I restarted drawing again because of her. So, oh, that's so sweet. Okay, I won't tell her if you don't want me to, but I think you should. I think it'd make her really, really happy. But you draw very well. You're a very talented person. So I'm glad you did start drawing because it's very good. And I know staff appreciates your art as well. Kiayama got the toxic LOL experience at 12. Me, Wizards 101. Super Smash Bros. With Peak. I've only played that a couple times. But I'm also really bad at it. Oof, bro, Melee was the shit. We all know you're toxic people. I am not toxic. I am so not toxic. When I play like League with other people, I'm not toxic at all. I'm so nice. I actually get very quiet. I think I might have streamed League once. I don't remember. I might have, but the last couple times I've played League of Legends, I get very quiet because I get very nervous. So I'm usually very quiet, or I'm very like when I play League, you will typically hear me go, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I fucked up. Oh my, I'm so bad. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry." Like I say sorry all the time because I know I'm bad. I know I'm really bad at the game and I fuck up, and so I don't think I don't think I'm toxic at all. I'm just like, I'm sorry. I think the most toxic thing I say is like, we're gonna report him because the other team is being toxic. Oh, Kat, I'm so dumb. I was thinking about the little like modeling, the actual little modeling things for like the things you've told me, but the hair stuff is quite neat. Sorry, I was thinking about like actually like working on small little. I mean, that's still cool though, because that's still, you're still working with like a 3D program, and that requires like a lot of knowledge on that. Like I remember when I tried doing my 3D classes in like college, I didn't really learn a lot. I didn't pick up a decent amount. Like I did learn a couple things, but it's very like complex if I remember correctly. And just in general, knowing how to 3D model and being able to do it like successfully is like takes a lot of work, you know. It's a very intimidating too. So I still think it's very, very talented. Working with small things is very difficult. I know. I'm sorry. Yeah, dude, they had some old school games. Lots to learn because of all the different manufacturers. Yeah, I think it's very impressive. I think it's super, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe like I'm easily impressed, but I think you guys are very impressive. I think whenever you guys tell me about the things you guys are up to or doing, I'm like, whoa, really? Whoa. Kia, I know you'd be raging in any game. No. I only rage in like fun games, but League of Legends, no, not League of Legends. Saw a copy of Drawn to Life for DS at GameStop the other day and had the most nostalgic flashback ever. Might be a hot take, Brawl is the only worthwhile Smash game long term, in my opinion. I still fix the model trains, but sometimes sometimes parts aren't available and no longer in production, so CAD. That's still cool though, because then like you're like dual wielding both abilities, like the physical portion and like the modeling portion, if that makes sense. Dude, I saw Mortal Kombat deception for like GameCube and GameStop. Wait, wow, I make a teeny weeny joke and she fucking laughed. Okay, you laugh at me all the time, so I gotta laugh at you, okay? Okay, I gotta have my little shots here and there. That kid's telling us we suck, no. And 3D printing replacement parts. Oh, let me drink water real quick. I just noticed I was like, oh, my throat's getting a little dry. Exactly, Turkey. Kiki raging in LOL? No. I don't rage at all. She only rages if the game has something to goon on. Nuh-uh. I didn't rage in Actually, never mind. I'm not gonna. But nuh-uh. And before you dismiss it, Lethal Company. Okay, but I wasn't raging though, and I wasn't gooning, you know. So it was just, you know, it's a couple of jokes here, very haha funny jokes. You know what I mean? Dude, you missed out on the stream. We located a lot on the stream. Was she raging at a date with death? No, there was a couple moments where I was like, am I allowed to stream this? Not about Peter, that's uncalled for, shorty. You're just what's the word? You're just projecting. Don't call me shorty. Kia accidentally shows chat some not safe for work. Okay, no. I don't think YouTube is gonna bonk me. I think YouTube's gonna be okay with it. I hope. Shoddy. 39. Stop sharing that. Stop sharing the fucking the timestamp. I'll have to check out later. I'm tired AF. Mostly popping in to say hello before passing out. Have a go, Muffin. Bye. Thank you for popping in, Muffin. To be honest, I should probably be heading off too. It's not super late. It's like 8:30 my time, but just because I'm a little tired. I had a headache kind of in the beginning of the stream, and it's mostly gone away, but it's still kind of there. So I feel like I should probably like get some food in my system maybe and like move around or something, or maybe not talk as much. I don't know. I feel like something's always wrong with me. I think YouTube is gonna be okay with it. I hope. Very convincing. I'm gonna watch the bot anyways. I'm still gonna see it. Unless I scrub it. No, I think it takes 24 hours for YouTube to allow me to edit VOD. So you guys have until then. Okay, I'm gonna head out for a 3-month hiatus. No, I've been doing really good streaming this week. I hope there's no tall monster that would eat me with Riz Kiayama Killer 2025. By the way, chat, if you want a cute little drawing adventure game that's like 5 to 6 hours, Drawn to Life is super easy to emulate and I recommend it. Only DS, and I try finding the original release ROMs. Okay, maybe. Wait, no, because you can't play emulated games, right? On YouTube, if I remember correctly. I might be wrong. As I say, maybe I'll play on stream, but I don't think I can. Just 617 days till that scheduled stream. I have to change the thumbnail for that. I have to actually get a schedule. I'm just so I always get like put off putting a schedule because I have to commit to it, and sometimes I don't know what I want to play until day of. But I don't want to put lazily like stream on this day, because then I feel like if I just put, oh, I'll stream on this day, like if someone who doesn't know me wants to come check me out, they're gonna be like, oh, but what are you streaming, like what are you about, kind of thing. So then I don't know. I know technically a schedule is better than nothing, but sometimes I don't know what to play and I don't know what to commit, or I get invited to things last minute, like the repo game I played yesterday was like a last minute invite. So it's things like that where it makes me like hesitant to put out a schedule sometimes. What y'all know about Little Big Planet? I've only seen things for that game. I've never actually played it. Does anyone remember Scribblenaught? That sounds so familiar. Scribblenaught, let me see. That sounds very familiar. Scribblenaught. Oh, okay. I've seen this one too. I've never played, but I've seen this one. But if you don't update it, they may think otherwise. Oh, you're so right. It's just like I have some form of commitment issues. I don't know if YouTube has specific policy about emulation, but emulation itself isn't illegal. It's just commonly associated with pirating games. I see. I remember reading somewhere that YouTube, I think, has something with emulation, but I don't remember if there was a specific game or specific like form of it. I have to double check to see what exactly it was, but I remember reading something about emulation. You can stream emulated games. Some are pickier than others though, like Pokemon, Mario. Yeah, I know for sure Nintendo emulated games are very like no-go, very hard no-go, because I know Nintendo's very big on that. But I have to see, I have to double check. That's much Kia. Yo, Kia, play Pokemon. I could. I mean, I have the I have 2 Pokemon games on my Switch. I have the Let's Go Eevee, and then I have what's the other one? Arceus? Is it Arceus where you're like transported back into time? I have that one. I like making everything gay and scribble nuts. Yeah, no. Yeah, Nintendo is picky AF with their first party titles. Of course we know about the Little Big Planet. It's cute. What the hell? To my knowledge, the company that made Drawn to Life doesn't even exist anymore, and it's third party. Okay, maybe it's safe then. You had better chill. Technically speaking, Nintendo does emulation for a lot of their older games. Alright, let's go Eevee. Nice. Yeah, between Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, I was like, I want the fucking Eevee. Yo, yeah, Legends of Arceus. Yeah, so I really like Legends of Arceus. I got so attached to my fucking oh my god, what's it called? The Typhlosion, but like the ghost version. I got so attached to him, and I didn't finish the game because if I finish the game, he goes away, so I didn't want to finish it. So he's still alive in my Switch, you know? Like, I know the streamer Crystal just finished Kingdom Hearts 358 out of 2 days, the best one in my opinion, and emulated it. Oh. Let's go Eevee, let's go. Very easy though. Maybe I'll look into some emulations. I have some friends that are really into emulations. Maybe I'll look into some. Because I really haven't played any older games. Like, I really can't relate with people when they say, like, when they bring up, like, you guys are bringing up all these older games, and I unfortunately really just cannot relate because I never played any of those games. So maybe I should play some to get that experience of like, oh, you know, I played this, you know, I can relate with people now. I can feel the maybe not nostalgia, but like the joy of it kind of thing. But yeah, I'll look into it. I'll see what I can and can't emulate, at least on stream. Legend Arceus was solid. Heard mixed up at Z through A. I don't know if I'll play Z through A. I've heard a lot of mixed things about that too, which makes it all the more frustrating when they argue that emulation is piracy. Chikorita better than lame Flosion. What the hell? Nuh-uh. Couldn't stand Arceus. Really? I really enjoyed Arceus. Irks me that they're super strict about IPs that they don't even do anything with. Like, if you aren't gonna port Fire Emblem 6 or remake it, I'm gonna emulate it. I have fairly easy emulator to use for retro achievements. Okay. I might look into that. I might have to ask you for that. Well, what'd I say? I can share a link. It's for good for several consoles. Yeah, if you'd like, you can go ahead and send it to me, and I'll look into it too. I'll hit you up some info about emulation if you want. Yeah, if you want, you can go ahead and send me. I might not understand everything you're telling me if it ends up being like the last time when you told me about all the information about like the storage. Because there's some things I'm like so bad at understanding, but I'm definitely down to at least like be open to like look into emulation and things. Game Free Pokemon graphics suck, dude. Wait. Consoles. Samurott is the only option in Arceus. Nuh-uh. Cyndaquil to Typhlosion all the way. Gen 5 was the shit. Been using for PS5 emulation for Project Diva. I need a copy of Pokemon White too, but that shit's expensive. I just couldn't stand Arceus. Arceus is so fun. Well, I guess everyone to each their own. I know Arceus had a little bit of a unique like playstyle too compared to other Pokemon games. I really enjoyed it though. PS5? No, PSP. Wait, did I say PS5 or PSP? Unit for PSP. Emulation for Project Diva. There we go. I probably saw Gen 5 and then in my head it kept the idea of 5. You said 5. I'm sorry. I think I'm getting a little tired. Yeah, let me search again. I know the story structure and visual were mid. Yeah, the story I think for Arceus was very like okay, but I feel like it was, I think for Pokemon, you know, as a children's game, I like aimed for children. It's hard to like add a lot of things. I think sometimes, I don't know. I kind of expected it to have an okay story only because it's like for children, you know, kind of thing. But I don't know. I enjoyed the game. She can't read chat. I can't, guys. I can't. I really can't. I read 2 Dr. Seuss books. I played a whole visual novel. And now I'm chatting. Emulating the music can be rough. Just have to deal with it for the retro achievements. So, TBH, I found the story was actively harmful to the experience. Really? It was intrusively bad. Really? That's interesting. That's an interesting take. But I can see it. I can see it. I'm a call night though. Have a good one, Chad. thank you for stopping by, Scum. I appreciate it. I think I'll go ahead, I'll end the stream here too, because I know other people had mentioned that they're a little tired, a little eepy. So I'll go ahead, I'll end stream here so everyone can finally go to bed. You say it aims for children, but then Unova makes a peak plot out of the Pokemon as dog biting me. To be fair, I can't say on the other plots because I don't know other Pokemon games very well. But I'm not surprised when they're basically targeted towards children and have very children-like stories. When next stream? Maybe tomorrow. I feel like I have something planned tomorrow. So maybe if I do stream tomorrow, I'll stream at the same time as usual at 6 p.m/9 p.m. EST or 8 p.m. CST. And maybe what I might end up doing is I'm kind of tempted to play A Date with Death again and try to get the other endings, but I don't know if I should. I don't know if that's too much of the game or not. I don't know if you guys would enjoy too much of that. Otherwise, I'll see what other game I can play. But yeah, if I do stream, I'll stream tomorrow again at 6 p.m. PST. And if anything changes or if I don't stream, I'll go ahead and notify you guys in the Discord, but that should be when I stream. And then Sunday, I might not stream. That's the only time I think I might not stream. I think Sundays are a good time for me not to stream, kind of like having like a little weekend day to myself. You'll die. Wait, what happened? Wait, hold on. Rewatch a playthrough or play through it again and drink every time you can see that stupid rift. Wait, which rift? I have to keep working. I want to sleep so bad. Just call your supervisor and be like, I'm so sorry, I'm so eepy. I gotta go sleep. Goodbye. And then your supervisor will be like, oh, okay, good night. Wait, you will die of alcohol poisoning before you hit the second open area. Play the DLC on stream. I'm not playing the fucking DLC on stream. The rift you fall through, that's oh, I forgot you do come through a rift, huh? Okay, I think, sorry, I'll make sure I didn't miss any other messages. Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead. I will end the stream here for today, and I appreciate you guys for sticking out and talking to me and hanging out with me and, you know, showing up and you know, being fun and you know, enjoying my company and tolerating me. But I'll see you guys tomorrow if I do stream at 6 p.m. PST. So I think, oh my god, Clover, my cat just fucking like launched herself on my desk. So I think the time is 6 p.m. PST, 8 p.m. CST, 9 p.m. EST, I think 1 a.m. GMT 1, I think, if I'm correct, potentially. And then yeah, I don't know any other time zones after that. I hope that's good enough. Okay. I can't stand it because it feels like they wanted to be subtle, but they literally hammer it over the head with so fucking much. Like Tears of the Kingdom, recycling the same cutscenes repeatedly. But okay. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it. Have a good rest of your night, day, evening, morning, afternoon, whatever case it may be, wherever the moon or sun is shining. I hope you enjoy the rest of it. But good night, guys. Good night. Sleep well. Have a good rest of your day, evening, night, everything else in between. Goodbye.